Can you hear me now? There we go. Okay. I was messing with my mic settings earlier and I guess, not everything worked. Okay, there we go. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the Audire Astra for another Genshin Impact stream. Hello, Wraith, Cole, Tommy, Quad. Good to see you all here today. How's everyone been? Hope you all had a good week. Hello, God Emperor. Hello, Man Emperor. How are you doing? Dream 11 spots running. Learn how to customize the buyer. I should probably get rid of that message. People do not need to see how to customize the bot. Week has been fine. I see. Alright, so last time, we got Columbina and Arlecchino a power up, and when we learned that Revere was the head of the secret police and Conria is basically like head of the SS. Genshin Impact, why don't they just slow down? Because that would make me boring, Oz. A co-worker caught the cancer? By cancer, do you mean like skibbity or what? Like brain rot, or do you mean like actual cancer? Oh. That sucks for them. I guess you get to pick up more hours at least. Other than that, the week, you've been a little sickly yesterday. It's going around. We are entering the flu season. She had surgery to remove a cancer. Well, that bit worked out. Oh, Kelvin 2527. Wow, didn't expect to see the a whole ass temperature scale in my chat here today. Also, hi Hatsunashi, good to see you here today. You did get your flu shot yesterday at least. That might be why you're a little sickly. But thank you, good job. The hours are nice being having to work with people serve so long. Oh. Thank you for the subscription. I don't even know what language that is. I do not recognize the script. That's not Arabic. Hindu? I have no idea. Genuinely not the slightest idea. The hours are nice, but you having to work with people served for so long. Get a person who has a 6-hour time slot, and like, what do you have them do for that long? Probably not much. I barely have enough for those 2 or 3 hour people. I mean, they get the actual like store experience of like sitting around doing nothing. Oh, I guess in like in a real retail store, the manager will say something like, if you have time to lean, you have time to clean, but like realistically, there's always so much to clean, right? Anyways, I think we will get to the game soon. Okay. Unrelated to Genshin, but I'm kind of thinking about like maybe once every 2 weeks or so I want to start off stream like giving a little like presentation, just pick a topic and like educate about it and like turn that into a YouTube video. It wouldn't be like the most edited something, but it'd be something. I want to do some kind of YouTube content, YouTube video content, not just live streaming. But it's really hard to find something that I can actually like have the time to do. And I think picking a topic and doing like some low-key education about it would be something that I could do. I don't know how well it would actually do on YouTube, but... Hi, Sonata. Welcome aboard. Good to see you here. You're on YouTube, not Twitch today. Plus everyone on YouTube today. What's going on with Twitch? Audire video essay era? I mean, look, video essays are literally my like natural evolution. I feel like if I had more time, I would already be making video essays. If I had more time / I had a video editor, someone do, because I can write the scripts, I can read the scripts. I need someone to edit the videos because I do not have time to edit videos. I would be doing, if it weren't for that, I would be making videos, essays already, because like this is my perfect, I can pick a topic and I can yap, I can be insightful about it. I cannot be entertaining on stream, I'm terrible at that. I feel like video essay is my natural evolution as a content creator. Twitch is doing this usual speedrun of do it, pissing everyone off. Wait, is the site actually like buggy today? I did have to like refresh it twice before it would actually load up my stream. But is it actually better? Or is it actually problematic? Audire Astra. I mean, being a content creator, you kind of have to yap. I'm very bad at just like small talk, but I can yap in detail about a topic that I'm interested in. You already have the PNG character? What do you mean the PNG character? Oh, like, do you mean like the emotes? Well, I'll be with my VTuber model. It's buggy and the CEO open. Oh, I did see Twitch made a big tweet saying, I mean, it was a whole big nothing burger just saying like, oh, they're aware of the issues and they're gonna work on them now, which, okay, cool. But, I mean, you get to redeem yourself and actually do something about the problem. Not like when the animated avatar crosses their arm. I mean, how to eviscerate an average-sized man in 20 minutes? I mean, I can definitely do that. I can get that talk right now. Although I wouldn't have any pictures though. But then again, I don't think I can show those pictures on YouTube actually. I'm pretty sure I cannot show pictures of that on YouTube. Or Twitch actually. I'm pretty sure that's considered gore. A lot of video essays use a PNG character to voice themselves. Yeah, I do notice that. It usually has 3 or 4 expressions. Yeah, I'd have imagined that, but with like a full live 2D model. I could also use my emotes instead. But no, I'd probably at least start off with mostly talking about sci-fi topics, or at least like science, space themed topics. Like my first video, I'm thinking probably just give a rundown on like the Kardashev scale. That's like a nice, nice little introductory topic. I talk about like various celestial objects, Fermi paradox. God, I hate the fucking Fermi paradox. I was about to say I hate the Fermi paradox, but I don't hate the Fermi paradox. I hate how people don't understand the Fermi paradox. I need to make a video essay on that one because I have so much to complain about that. Deep Rock Galactic. I mean, I want to do like gaming lore discussion, mostly about Honkai Star Rail. But I feel like that would have to go on a separate channel because talking about like real life science content and then video game content, I feel like YouTube would get confused if that kind of content's on the same channel. What is there to not understand about the Fermi paradox? Okay, what is the Fermi paradox? Okay, I'll give you a very quick rundown on the Fermi paradox. The Fermi paradox is basically why no aliens? Why are there no aliens? That's basically the paradox. If life happened on Earth, why have we not seen it? This is the essence of the Fermi paradox. The biggest thing people misunderstand about the Fermi paradox, and there's so many things people misunderstand. There are like an infinite number of ways people have to not understand the Fermi paradox. But the most common one is people suggest that maybe there's alien life out there, but we just haven't found it yet. And this is not plausible. Well, the reason this is not plausible is because if alien life was out there and existed, it should not be hard to find. It should be everywhere. Because the galaxy is very big, but the galaxy is much older than it is big. The galaxy is billions of years old. It's only about 100,000 light years across. Even without faster than light travel technology, with only like technology that is theoretically perfectly possible, like Orion-type starships, you could colonize the entire galaxy in a few million years as an alien civilization. So the question is, if there are aliens, then these should be everywhere. These should be here on Earth right now. We should never have evolved because this planet should have been colonized by aliens already. So really, the only good answer to the Fermi paradox is that there are no aliens and we are special. Or humans are special, rather. So that is and people, so the other, one of the other things people say about the Fermi paradox, people then go, okay, well maybe aliens are there, but they just don't colonize. They just sit at home and never do anything. This is also so improbable as to basically be impossible, because even if 99.99999% of an alien race decides to sit at home and not explore, it only takes one group, one reproductively viable group to go out and explore, and it's their descendants will inherit the galaxy. And it's the same reason why life is everywhere on Earth. Life does not just sit in one spot. Life will spread out to the same reason why humans are on every single continent, every little freaking island in the South Pacific. If it is possible for humans to live there, humans went and lived there way before modern technology. You haven't heard but I had talked about that thought a couple times. Yeah, so formally it's called the Fermi paradox. Or maybe the universe is one big giant dark forest. That is... Okay, so... that is one proposed solution to the Fermi paradox. There are some problems with dark forest theory that I think that's a little too deep to get into right now while we're trying to play Genshin Impact. But that is like one of the more advanced topics to discuss. There's also the Great Filter solution. There is also some challenge that stops sentient life from evolving to the point of getting... so basically, most answers fall into one of two categories. There are aliens there, but we just can't see them for some reason. And basically all of these are like, there's good reasons why they shouldn't be possible or can't work. And the other ones are just, there are no aliens out there. Like, there are many variations of the Great Filter, but the end conclusion, as far as the Fermi paradox is concerned, is always the same. It just means there's no aliens out there. We are alone. Humans are alone. I imagine we're the first self-aware life forms, and maybe others will evolve later. He likes to think of us as the ancients of the universe west story. That is the most comforting. That is definitely the most comforting answer. Because it means that humans are not doomed to extinction. Because if humans are the first and humans are destined to spread out amongst the stars, that is definitely the most comforting answer. Because any variation of, oh, there's actually lots of aliens, but they're just all dead. Any explanation involving there are lots of aliens out there, but they're all hiding or dead is very uncomforting, because that means the long-term odds of human survival are also very low. There's more to reach out, lose reaching out than to gain. So the biggest problem... Okay, I'll talk about Dark Forest. The biggest problem with Dark Forest theory is that it should be very quick to expand beyond the point where it is like possible to be wiped out by another alien race. Assuming no FTL travel is possible, by the time an alien civilization has by the time another alien civilization has been able to spot you, you should have had more than enough time to spread out to a lot of different star systems. And at that point, it should not be possible to wipe out your civilization in a single alpha strike. And knowing this, the odds of retaliation from survivors will be very high, which means the cost of like an alpha strike should be also very high. So that's the fundamental problem with Dark Forest. Dark Forest relies on alien civilizations being able to spot other alien civilizations in like the initial phase of their development, when they're still confined to a single solar system where it is possible to still wipe them out. If you are even a little bit slow in terms of galactic years, if you are even a little bit slow, it is too late for you. Because keep in mind, with light speed delay, by the time you notice an alien civilization has evolved somewhere else in the galaxy, it has already been probably thousands of years. You are already thousands of years late. They have had thousands of years to continue to develop and colonize other worlds. Or where their first thinking life has been. Yeah, but this basically goes back to the answer to the Fermi paradox. There was just nobody else out there, for one reason or another. Anyways, that's the Fermi paradox. Well, now I can't do that topic anymore, because I just basically talked over the whole thing. I'm kidding. But obviously, there's a lot more you can go into there. It wouldn't be worth the effort to wipe out so many planets as like looking for a needle in a haystack. So there's more to talk about there with that, but look, the reason why you in the Dark Forest scenario you're going to all this effort to wipe out so many planets is because you're afraid they'll wipe you out. So that's the rationale, anyways. Yeah, but oh my, is it still not working? Jesus Christ. I have to manually set this every single... but never saves. What the fuck is going on? Oh, wait. I think I know what's going on. Okay, I don't know how to fix it though. Well, okay, well, we're gonna have to deal with this at some point. Yeah, I think for a while, until I figure out how to fix this, I'm gonna have to do this manually every single time. But the first one ever in the stream will have to be first time. Okay, also, this YouTube stream is no longer monetizable, but I don't care. Anyways, on to Genshin. Audire, how am I going to fulfill your 5-hour quota? What 5-hour quota? What? I have a quota now?
Try and stop me!
If all the aliens are hiding, where would I be hiding from? That's the question, right? That implies that there is something out there that will destroy anyone who doesn't hide. And that's a problem for us that's a problem for humanity because humans are not hiding. We're not doing a very good job of hiding right now. Oh wait, I forgot. I can't kill this guy because I'm using a pyro team and that guy's immune to pyro. Tyranids? Well, Tyranids will define Earth no matter what, so eventually. I hope Elder God's the solution. I mean, Elder Gods being present to wipe out anybody who doesn't hide is not exactly a comforting solution.
Oh, do you think the others are making good progress? Hope it's all going smoothly.
It would be so cool to have civilization ending cosmic horrors. If you say so, Cole. If I were an alien and knew all about the wars on Earth, I'd leave this soggy road. Hello, Pecan Math. Welcome back, any Genshin Impact. We're just getting to the Genshin Impact. I just finished yapping
All is well, thank you.
about the Fermi paradox.
Nefer and Yehoda had to stay at the curatorium to wrap things up, so they won't be joining us for now.
Oh, Mass Effect. Reapers are indeed a potential solution to the Fermi paradox.
I ran into Miss Nefa and Miss Aino on the way back. Their work
I
is
prefer
still
the
in
idea of
progress,
Elder
so I
Gods determining
suspect they
anyone who
won't
tried
be
to stop
back for a
races from
while
reaching them.
either.
That is a more comforting one.
You seem rather cheerful today, Mr.
Exactly
Cole.
how Sonata put it. Well, it goes back, even if there were aliens who didn't want anything to do with us, we should still see them out
I
there.
certainly am. I achieved what I set out to do and came away with more than I bargained for.
Guidance, what are you talking
Fighting
about?
alone can get quite tedious, but I had the good fortune to run into a pair of
Oh,
brave
wait,
young
this-
warriors.
Mondstadt game.
We meet
I
again.
see you got no idea.
How have you been?
Unfortunately, Pika, I just gave a whole rundown on Fermi Paradox. I'm not ready to go back onto it because that'll be like another 10 minutes of yapping. I'm sorry, Pika. And I really like to finish this quest today. Albedo and Durin! This is our first time seeing Durin in game. I'm guessing you're good to
That
see
would be a
Varka.
natural assumption to make. It's also the correct one.
Hello, Magenta Mutton. Welcome aboard. Good to see you again today.
These two courageously lent me a hand while I was fighting the wild hunt. When they told me they were Sir Varka's colleagues, it all made sense. And given how people of outstanding talent tend to cross paths, it's no wonder you're
Oh,
already
okay,
acquainted.
because Varka summoned there. I was like, how did they just happen to...
Who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Oh, where'd he go?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
Oh, this is Durin. Human form Durin. Our little dragon baby.
A gentleman of few words, I see. And a rather stern countenance. I presumed you were acquainted with him. Is that not the case?
Wait, those
nice to
horns.
meet
You
you.
must be...
Again, we've technically met before.
How to conduct... What is CQB? What does CQB stand for? Anyone know what CQB stands for? Okay, so... Genshin lore. Once there was a giant dragon created through alchemy that was killed in Mondstadt, and through various reasons, that dragon has now... It was an evil dragon. He has now been replaced with a good dragon, and that dragon is now reincarnated as a little boy. Hello, Roma Horse. Welcome aboard. I'm Audire Astra, starship vtuber. When your world reaches its end, I will carry you to fairer skies. It seems Adama did not like your very first message. But, okay, that makes more sense now. I usually hear CQC instead of CQB. Close quarters, but, close quarters combat, I think it refers to, like, melee combat, as opposed to, like, room clearing. Oh, we got a laser? Oh, it's doing nothing again. There we go. Oh, I had them unsynced up. Damn it. Okay. Let's fix that. It's a scuff day today. It is a scuff day today. We are scuffing it. Alright, let's try again. We'll get the audio and the laser. There we go, there we go, there we go. Well, you mean it's effective though? I don't know what an F1 is. I assume that's some kind of grenade, but I don't know what an F1 is. Would you say it was a bad grenade? Bonk. Bonk clear.
Wait a sec. You're Mini Durin.
That's right. It's me. I'm glad to see you again.
By the way, he says it's okay if you drop the mini.
Yeah, I'm not as many as I used
Hello,
to be.
Yashiro. Welcome aboard. I don't know, Durin. You're still pretty mini to me. You still look pretty mini. Thank you for the follow, Ruma Horse. Also, thank you for the follow, Gaffer VT. Welcome aboard. I am Audire Astra, starship VTuber.
Interesting, isn't it? The first step towards blending into human society appears to be
Am
reflecting
I doing the
on
Archon?
whether
Hello,
one's name really
Kylop.
reflects who they
Yes,
are.
we are doing the Archon quest right now.
Hello. You look
Oh, the laser was for coal?
In a good way, of course. It's great to see you looking so
Did the
healthy.
redeem throw play? Did the Planet Pro redeem work? I didn't hear it.
Thank you.
I assume it
Paimon.
worked because Tits is on.
And although you're as mini as ever, I understand that diminutives don't always convey endearment. I'll be sure to simply call you Paimon.
What if we
as a
call? Oh
sign
my
of
god! What
great
if there were
respect
mini
for you.
Paimon? What if we got an even chibier Paimon?
Wow, you're such a smooth talker now. Paimon could get used to this. From now on,
Yeah, Durin really,
you refer to
mini
her
Durin
as
really
your
grew up in
esteemed
terms of
guide,
eloquence.
Paimon.
Oh, bit of spoiler. You already finished the archivist. No spoilers, please. I don't actually mind spoilers in general, but some viewers may mind. I actually think that diminutive is warranted here. Little Paimon is pretty
Personally,
tiny
I
after
think our
all.
little Paimon is the perfect size. When people call her little Paimon, it's just because she's so adorable that they can't help themselves. If that's not a
Lama,
sign of
what the
endearment,
hell
what
kind of
is?
compliment is this?
You're absolutely right, Miss Lama. My
Llama,
brother still has a
oh
long
my
road
God.
ahead of him when it comes to
She's so-
understanding human relationships.
that's like just some like very gentle, motherly way to turn it into a compliment, huh?
Anyway, speaking of long journeys, didn't
Okay,
Columbina
did I miss
leave with
anything?
you?
Okay,
How
no,
come
I
she's
think no.
back
I caught up with. I'm all caught up with chat now.
She's been catching up with old friends. Wouldn't be surprised if she stopped for a cup of tea or 10 on the way back. Uh-oh. People are
10.
talking about me. Hope it's nothing
Oh, everybody.
negative.
Everybody's here. Am I gonna have to boss battle with Revere? That's all I give this. I mean, I assume so. My stream title is "Coughing Babies Jump Hydrogen Bomb"
Judging from your expressions, I'm
because
guessing
all
it
these
went
little,
well.
all these little coughing babies are gonna get together and we're all gonna jump Revere's ass. That's what I'm assuming the plot of this is.
It's getting crowded here. I'll go
Everyone
grab
is here,
some
well,
chairs.
except Nefer. We're still missing Nefer and Varka,
No
and I
need.
think.
This is a job for an alchemist. I'll whip some up momentarily.
So, you can kind of tell between Durin and Albedo which one of these characters is older. I'm sorry, Albedo.
Thank you for your hospitality,
Or Albedo.
ladies and gentlemen, but I was merely escorting my friend.
You can
back.
tell Albedo is a old Mondstadt character there.
I'll be meeting Sandrone shortly, as we still have some things
Oh
to
yeah, I
discuss.
forgot Sandrone is missing too.
It's been a pleasure, everyone.
Oh, and
This is
Yehoda.
where
I
I'll
totally
say
forgot about
goodbye.
Yehoda. I don't really think about Yehoda much.
We really appreciate your help.
You'll be lurking as you preparing to eat. Sleep? Well, yeah, sure. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for
Come
standing
on.
by us.
Spare the formalities. I'm just glad I could help out some true friends.
I don't like that little pause she put before true
I
friends.
understand. Well, bye for now, Harlequino.
I'm sorry. I don't care how many times Arlecchino helps us out. I still think she's sus. Wait, Varka, you're just
Are you
hiding in
saying
there the
we're
whole
about to
time?
Run out of chairs?
As a matter of fact, I am. Come on in and see for yourself.
Varka was just hiding in this orb this whole time. Just hear his muffled ass voice. What I want you to ask is, have you seen Revere's past, like backstory? We saw as much as was in part 1. It was us Arlecchino, she's the black lady with the crosses for eyes. I guess she's black and white. Dainsleif, what are you doing here? How did you even find this place? I mean, we are dealing with a sinner, so it's not surprising that he'd show up, but like, how'd you even find this place?
I overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way. With Miss Columbina's colleague gone, we should be back to the original crew plus the other colleagues I brought in.
His hearing is too good, what the hell?
Though, it looks like we have another new face. Someone else managed to rope in a colleague too?
Sorry, he's probably here for us.
You and Paimon are the only people I know here.
How did you find this place?
Dainsleif, colleague of Tibet's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer.
Dainsleif is where we are our
Taylor.
friends in the past.
Well, not exactly
Oh, I
colleagues,
did see
more
that
than
much. That's why I wasn't surprised he would be. I'm not surprised he'd show up because he already showed up in Varir's flashbacks. I am surprised he just pops up like this. I thought there'd be a little smoother
When someone else jumps
introduction.
in to do the announcing, you know you're speaking to someone important.
Let's hear what he has to say.
He isn't.
Note to
Well,
self.
he is
Once
very plot
Paimon knows
significant.
your name, the rest of the world will soon follow.
When he comes looking for us, it's usually something important. I'm guessing you've heard about the Wild Hunt then.
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to say that the Wild Hunt is our mutual enemy,
Dude,
would
look
that
how
earn
much
me a seat
taller
at the table?
Varka is than Dainsley. I'm talking about like Varka is so
As
freaking
the
big.
saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my
Like Dainsley
friend.
was
Mr.
one of the
Dainsleif,
taller,
there's a seat with
like
your
one
name
of the
on it.
tallest characters before.
Though, I can't promise the same for everyone else. Hey, Albedo, think you can rustle up a couple more chairs?
After all this time apart, Grandmaster Varka's first order is to rustle up a couple more chairs. I've missed this.
Is he being sarcastic?
Durin
He's your
being
brother.
introduced to the
Why are
idea
you
of
asking
sarcasm.
us?
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of human conversation. Trying to decipher Albedo's way of speaking has been like jumping in at the deep end.
Oh, good point. Paimon gets you now. Don't sweat it. There are people who go their whole lives without getting the hang of it. You're
Oh
ahead
my
of the game
god, true.
already.
That's actually too true. Narcos tell us how Nicky met Barrow or Steel dealing signature weapons. Ah yeah, he has the wolf grade stone. Well, actually, no, Varka is the Knight of Boreas, so it makes sense he would have the gravestone, because he's literally like the wolf's knight. Look at you, Paimon, expert in the art of encouragement.
I wonder what's taking them so long.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Sincerely eyed thumbs up. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting this quest to be funny.
Perhaps you should go and check in with her. If anyone can hurry her along, it's you.
I just got back from the curatorium. Besides, aren't you curious to see what's taking her so long?
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as
That
the
was
type to
comedy.
share secrets.
And they didn't even
Since
linger
gathering
on it
intel is
either.
her
It just went
specialty, I'm
right
guessing
through.
she'd prefer to keep her methods confidential. Under such circumstances, would it not be tactless for me to impose?
Oh, but it's fine for me to impose.
What can I say? You have an
I'm getting a little tired of
unrivaled
this
ability to
What's
garner
wrong with the
people's
BGM?
affection, Miss Moonchanter. Besides, you have far more in common with her than I do.
Flynn's. You're such an ass. Oh my
All right,
god.
then.
Impressive. She
I
barely
just playing
fought
too much.
back at
Ah.
all. I admire your powers of persuasion, my friend.
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is to always pitch in with other people's responsibilities so that you can be selective with your own.
Dude, I guess it makes sense considering he's a fae, but like he's such a
Another trick is to simply
manipulator.
hide in the background.
You don't really like Varka? Oh, because he's like a giant. I mean, he's a giant dude. He's like a giant manly dude, which is like everything you hate.
Spoken like a true sage.
Anyway, looks like we've got some time to kill before the meeting. Let's take a little breather, folks.
Flynn's yeah. I mean, he's a Be
Feel free to
careful
chat
if
amongst
Flynn's
yourselves.
asks for your name, is
We'll
all
get
I'm
down to
saying.
business once the other two arrive.
If he asks you to give him your name, do not answer. He's a giant dude and also just a relaxed, I'll handle it guy. Why do you hate that? Why do you hate being the
You're both
relaxed, I'll handle
awfully
it guy?
quiet. Why don't I start us off with an icebreaker?
Much obliged.
Have either of you ever had your portrait painted? If not, I'd be glad to help.
That sounds like a lovely idea. You know how to paint then?
I dabble occasionally.
He's an excellent painter. Tables, chairs, people, dragons.
You don't hate it, you just
name
haven't been
he'll
impressed
paint
so
it for
far.
you.
I mean, you don't have to be impressed.
If I ever get the chance,
I mean,
I'd like to give it a try myself.
it's impressive how he looks.
I'll
Like,
bear that
because
in
it is
mind.
like it's very distinctly a new character
How
model.
about you, Durin? What sort of
Okay,
portrait
I
would
did
you
see a
prefer?
comparison. He is apparently around the same size as Capitan.
Oh, I'd be
Was.
fine with anything. Whatever style feels best to you.
Very well. Then I'll play it by ear.
You can replicate
If anything,
any
having a
style I
relaxed
want.
handle that kind of character would be reassuring.
I can try.
He is the.
If
I
you
mean,
show
he
me a
is.
sample, I'll do
He
my
is
best to match it.
technically like a nation leader here. He is like one of the leader of the 7 nations here.
Thank you. In that
He should be
case,
used to being a
I'll
leader.
dig up some reference
handling
material
things.
for you.
Yeah, if I rate it just kind of boring for you. Yeah, that's because you're not into
Something you'd
guys,
like to say
Tommy.
to me?
Yeah. For starters, why'd you just show up here without even giving us a heads
Again,
up?
how did he find this place? This was supposed to be a secret
If you
meeting
think
room.
back to our previous interactions, you may recall that that's hardly out of character for me.
You
This
have a
is
point
true.
there.
This is kind of true. He kind of just shows up.
Oh,
Sorted
yeah.
out your accommodation
We need
yet?
to find somewhere to stay the night too, right? Want to tag along with us? You never know. We might get a group discount.
The fact that you just look like buff aventurine seems very uninspired.
Sure.
That you like
Let's do
aventurine.
that.
Great! Paimon will handle it. And in return, we can get Dainslift to be our very own personal bodyguard.
Bye, Mog. You're
If
thinking
that's
out
what you
loud
had in
again.
mind, you should have said so sooner. I'd be happy to help.
Oh, okay then. Paimon was only kidding, but good to know. Anyway,
I don't think
we're all
Traveler
here
needs a
together.
bodyguard, though.
we might as well watch each other's backs. That's just what friends
I like
do,
aventurine, not
right?
hey, what if aventurine were Groff and had Cloud's sword?
Indeed.
Right.
Thank you.
What if aventurine were more manly? Instead of being this slimy gay.
Truth be told, I can't remember the last time I
Oh,
was
okay,
in a meeting
here,
with so
the
many
perfect
people.
comparison. Like, Flynn's is already like one of the tallest dudes, and like Varka is just like. Okay, maybe not a half, like a third of a head taller than him.
You're not alone there, my friend. The Lightkeepers also struggle to bring everyone together for a serious discussion.
I don't doubt that. I've only ever met 2 Ratniki, one being you, and the other being that young guy.
This is
who beat the
Aventurine's future. Oh no. Oh no. Tommy's worst
Ula's a
nightmare.
good apple. I'll give him that. He's kind, honest, and regularly delivers supplies to my lighthouse. A true Ratnik to the core. In that sense, he puts me to shame.
So you're what? A fake Ratnik? That's what it sounds like you're saying. But I get the feeling that's not quite what you meant.
Look, manly bonding.
Come on, why the awkward silence?
Sorry. I'm not even gonna bother trying to hide it. You've known all along, haven't you, my friend?
Yeah, okay, Varka's got brains as well as brawn.
Now, that was an awkward silence.
Let's just keep this between ourselves. Probably best if Eloa doesn't know, huh?
That goes without
Here
saying.
run from it, twink
Gotta be
death
careful
comes
with
on the
your
sound.
words, after all.
Oh, thank you for the watermelon, Tommy.
Anyone else in the know? Let me guess. The Traveler and Paimon?
It's dangerous being too sharp for one's own good, you know.
Then, in the name of
Dang,
the
he
Animal
is, like,
Archon
smart.
Barbados himself, I swear.
He's got-
your secret's safe with
He's
me.
got high wisdom.
When we went for drinks, you said that you and
He,
Barbados
this
were
guy's, this
practically
dude's a
best
fighter class, but
buds.
he's got
In the light of that
a really
claim,
high
you
wisdom
really
stat.
expect
He's
me
got,
to
he's
take your
got
oath seriously.
proficiency in insight and perception.
Of course. Just as long as you don't go spreading around the fact that I'm close with Barbados, all right?
Fair enough, then. Nothing like a bit of
What do you
mutual
mean?
leverage.
You're
to seal the
literally
bonds of
like
friendship.
you're literally like the leader of Mondstadt. Like, of course you're close with Barbados. What do you mean? Why do you have to hide that fact? Like, if anybody would be close with Barbados, it would be you. What the hell? That's literally, that's your job. I'm glad people like the orbital delivery
You
reading,
made
though.
it after all.
Because Barbados is on paper missing last I checked. mean, he doesn't make public appearances in his divine form, but if there was anyone in Mondstadt you'd expect to know Barbados, it would be like Varka and whoever the head of the church is. Which I'm... What's his name again? Oh, Dahlia.
What about Yehoda?
Dahlia, I think.
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going on our end. Once this is over, I'll be heading straight back to continue my work.
It worked. Llama really brought an effort
to watch over things
with a
while I'm
minimal
gone.
fuss.
Huh. So much for just this once.
Shh! Not so loud! We're on a roll here. What if she remembers and suddenly decides to back out?
Paimon, that is the worst whispering I have ever heard. That is the worst whispering I have heard in my life. You're practically screaming.
Did you say something, Mr. Varka?
Huh? I didn't say anything. Right, Flints?
Must have been a frog. They get so noisy around here at nighttime.
Paimon, everyone has to cover for you now, Paimon. Literally everyone has to cover for you now.
Anyway, before we begin, there's a few introductions to make. Let me start by saying that it's an honor to be speaking before so many distinguished colleagues and collaborators. First up, we have Miss Lauma. As Moon Chanter, she's the leader of the Frost Moon Scions, a local religious community in Nodcry.
Now we gotta do
Then there's Miss
introductions.
Nefer, boss of the Curatorium of Secrets,
Rogman.
an intel gatherer
Ribbit.
extraordinaire. Nefer is leading the investigation into Rerer's background, assisted by Yehoda and Lauma. From the little I've heard, they're making some great progress. Over here, we have Mr. Flints, a ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. In our last operation, he courageously distracted
And
the
I know
wild
they so
hunt
far
to
all
buy
work was
time for
done
the
is
rest of
done.
us.
Exposition on us. That's not true. I mean, he's kind of leading
For
the
those of
whole
you who've never
operation.
met, this is
He's like,
Mr.
he's the
Albedo,
one who gathered
a
everybody
renowned alchemist and
together, and
captain of the
he's
Knights
like
of Favonius
very clearly like
investigation
the
team.
leader of our
By
group
his
here.
side is a new face for us all, myself included, Mr. Durin, who has come to lend his aid. Next up, we have the Moon Maiden and former Fatui Harbinger, Miss Columbina. Then we
Like,
have
he's the
the
one
Traveler,
doing
who's
all
earned
the
more titles
assignments
than I
and
could
doing all the
possibly hope
plans
to
here.
list out, so I'll spare you the rundown. And Paimon.
Yeah, but in terms of
ultimate
dialogue,
travel
every time I hear
companion
him,
and
he's just
quite
explaining
possibly
things.
the best guide in all of Tevat.
Oh my god, Vorka, you do not need to glaze Paimon like that. Paimon does not need your glazing.
That's a lot of people. Great turnout.
This is like the biggest cast we've ever had for our conquest, too.
Miss Nefer, it looks like you might have another job coming your way. So, congratulations on the booming business, I guess.
As I am a little disappointed we haven't seen him
You
fight
think I
yet.
haven't got enough on my hands.
Because he
as it
did
is?
fight Rivera,
Who's
like,
looking for me
between
now?
the last patch and this one, but it was all off screen.
That would be me, Miss Nefer. I have a commission for you.
And you are?
Who I am doesn't matter right now. What does matter is that I'd like you to gather more intelligence about the Recher of Solnari.
Well, it's not as if we never take on anonymous commissions. But in your case, I'll have to decline. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say your job's probably more hassle than it's worth.
I don't think this is one you
Something
can
about you
decline,
seems like
never.
bad news.
It's my eyes, isn't it?
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case, the fact that you're even still alive raises an awful lot of questions for me.
I mean... Doesn't that make you more curious, never?
My name is Dainsleif. And yes, I
Damn,
am
the
from
ne-
Conria.
Never really seems to be
As
the
I'm
kind
sure
of
you're
person who
aware,
keeps
The Recher of Solnari's real name,
people keep piling their problems on, and she
was
gets tired of
once
it.
an acquaintance of mine.
Really? Then you must have been quite an influential figure yourself.
You flatter me, but none of that matters anymore. My point was simply to clarify why I have asked Miss Nefer to investigate Rerer's
Wasn't she doing that
background.
anyways, though?
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends. What am I missing here? Surely you already know how he became one of the 5 sinners.
I'll tell you everything I know. The history of Conria, the names and identities of the 5 sinners.
Speaking of
I
exposition.
remember it all like it was
Speaking of
yesterday.
exposition, Tommy.
I have never spoken openly of this before. But the truth was exactly as people
You don't
said.
blame her to an extent with all the hassling
The
and
5
sometimes getting
sinners
pulled
were
in
each
anyways.
driven by their own desires.
Yeah,
And it
I
was
think
by
she's
playing upon
trying to
these that the
resist
abyss tempted
the
them
call
to
of the
their
plot a
fall,
little too hard, though.
tearing Conria apart in the process.
Best me your last 3 orange drinks. Cool, you eat 3 drinks, popsicles at a time?
Visionary,
Jesus Christ. What
who wished to
what
foretell the
gluttony?
future. The wise, Horoptatir, who sought limitless knowledge. Gold, Rhindaughter, who desired to create life. The foul, Sertologi, who pursued supreme strength. And last,
God, so
but
they
not
all
least,
had their own area of expertise,
Raker
huh?
of Solnari, Rerir, Ravager of the Moon.
I mean, I guess popsicles are
Of the 5,
relatively low calorie,
Rerir
but
is the only one who remains a mystery to me. He never harbored grand ambitions. So what changed in the space of a single night? How did he come
gluttony
to
is
fall like
loud,
the
though.
others?
Is that which is spoken of in the
other
Bible?
words, you're saying that his change came as a shock to you, and you have no idea what actually happened?
That's right.
You mentioned how the Abyss tempted them, which led to their fall. But what did that look like in practice? And what other context can you give me about the events of that time? The more detail you can give me, the better.
I mean, I don't know what
Strangely,
Dainsleif expects
now that
Nefer to
it
do,
comes
because
to it,
Dainsleif doesn't know about
I
Nefer's
hardly know where to
ability to like,
begin.
read memories of things.
the fateful night took place during the
Yeah, I kind of
era
hate
of
it
the
sometimes when
Eclipse
characters do get a
dynasty.
little stubborn when the stakes are clear.
One
I
day,
like, yeah, never,
my elder
never. If
brother,
not Greg
the
gets destroyed,
visionary,
you're not gonna have a
Venophany,
job anymore.
was summoned to the palace by the Vinster King, only for the king to gouge out his eyes and cast him into the dungeons.
Yeah.
When I came to hear
Yeah.
of this, my fury knew no bounds. I gathered together every ally I thought I had, and together we set a night to storm the palace and free Ved. Centuries on,
Oh,
memories of that night
the king
still
pissed
haunt me,
off
like a never-ending
the head of his
nightmare.
own personal guard.
We
You never
broke
do
through the
that.
palace gates,
Many a
just
Roman
like we had
emperor has
planned.
made that mistake.
each striking towards our separate targets. But then, I was betrayed. Even Venophany,
Driven
the
by love
very
for Rear isn't the
person I
bad
had
guy.
come
He's just
to
determined to save
rescue,
his future wife. That's
abandoned me
your opinion.
and partook of the Abyss's power.
I mean, he was basically head of the Conrian SS. I'd say he's a bad guy. Like, just because he has, like, sympathetic motivations does not mean he's not a bad guy.
So, it's personal after all.
Good
Then tell
people
me, Mr. Dainsleif,
don't become
what
head
price are you willing to
of the
pay?
secret police
You of all people must know that
and purging
nothing comes
people
for free.
for how they were born. Hello, Skedaddle. Welcome aboard. I'm Audire Astra, starship vtuber. When your world reaches its end, I will carry you to fair skies.
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a commission. But know this. Rerir was not always a madman. Believe it or not, there was a time
So
when
that's just
he was
asking for a
just
coup
an
to occur that
ordinary
almost let he
man,
succeed.
working for the
Many a
Conrian
Roman emperor
intelligence
was like
service.
held prisoned by their Praetorian guard after they
Uncovering
like decided
the
to stop
truth of
paying them.
Rerir's past is the only way to unravel this mystery.
Because a lot of them,
Before
you know,
you
were pretty
decide if
stupid.
you will accept my
That's what
commission,
happens when you
I will
inherit
tell
your
you more
position.
about him. Enough, I hope, to help you plan your next move.
Come on, the secret police
Sounds
can't be
pretty
that
good to
bad.
me.
They're pretty bad, Cole.
Feels like we just flagged down a random passerby, only to discover he's actually a master strategist who has a score to settle with our enemy.
Must be all that good karma I've been building.
Can I borrow your halo? It could be useful in the lighthouse.
Hey, enough with the wisecracks. Besides, isn't that lamp of yours bright enough already?
I'm on Taylor doesn't even
It
go.
was meant to be a compliment. If that was a little over the top for your liking, I'll make sure to tone it down next time.
I'll give your proposal some serious thought, Mr. Dainsleif. Let's speak in private once the meeting is over.
Before that, there's a few things I'd like to share.
Voice traveler. You recount meeting the knave and how the iridescent moon's marrow was retrieved from the crimson moon space. Make clear that the knave chose to help you of her own accord, and conclude by reporting that the hearts of the 3 moons are finally in your hands.
United the hearts of the 3 moons.
Why
your
is this food
power
talking?
should
Hello,
be
Magenta.
greatly
Oh, wait, no,
enhanced. But it seems
already said hi. You were
like
here
that
before.
hasn't happened yet.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
I believe it will take a little longer.
You know,
You've
I mean,
done so much for me.
I'm sorry.
So
Oh,
I want to be
hello
completely
again.
honest with you all.
Welcome back.
Even though I'm doing a lot better now, the
The voice
truth
action
is,
job. It's, I mean,
my
it's
recovery
always
will
such a
likely be
shock
an ongoing process.
when Traveler says something.
From the moment I was born, my power has been slowly ebbing away. And that is because Tevat has never accepted me. Even with the moons united as one, it seems my rejection cannot be undone.
So the only solution is to send her back to space.
So far, I have yet to find a solution. It may turn out to be a problem that will plague me until the day I finally leave this place. Even so,
Gonna send her to
I
space.
will do everything
We'll
in my
have,
power to
I know,
help you
build a
drive out the
rocket
ray here of
and to send her
Solnari.
into space.
As Arlecchino put it, this is not about chasing the spoils of
That what?
victory.
Damn, the table full of people. Yeah, the Knights of the rectangular
A
table.
gesture of heartfelt gratitude.
Kutar.
She seems a lot more energetic and positive than she did when
Defeating
we
the
first
ray here
met.
of Solnari will be no easy task. While my strength slowly recovers, we'll also need to gather more
Maybe we'll
intel.
use the Traveler's space pod.
Naturally.
I think
We
they're
should
gonna
take
need
all the
that.
help we can get if we hope to defeat him.
We've
I
considered
should,
several
I should
viable
be
plans
missing
now,
that.
but our choice hinges on the answers to
Now
a
the
few
question is,
key
if we send her
questions.
into space, how's she gonna be a playable character?
Is it even possible to kill Rerir? What experiences shaped the person or monster he became? And what's he really after? Given
Why does he
Albedo's
hate the moon
expertise
so
in
much?
alchemy, I think we should leave him
Oh,
to
wait,
try
no.
and answer the first of these questions.
Actually, that probably has to do with the Crimson Moon. I think
Understood.
I think that explains it.
As for the other two, I'm afraid we'll have to count on you again, Miss Nefer. Believe me when I say,
I mean,
it's
that's
not my wish
exactly
to
what
burden you.
Dainsleif's
Right
commission
now,
already was.
relying on your skills is our only option.
So you're placing all your hopes on me, huh?
Well, nobody else
Thank
can
you enough
read
for
memories in
agreeing
the
to help
past.
us. Honestly, I can hardly believe how lucky we are.
You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment, then flinches insincere flattery the next.
Ladies, please. I must object to your portrayal of me. That's all. Feel free to keep bickering. Just pretend I'm not here.
What the hell?
Hmm.
What the hell?
I almost don't
What
want
the
to
hell,
leave this
Flins?
room. I'm curious to see how this plays out.
I have faith in you,
Wow,
Miss Nefer.
everyone wants in on the
Something
girl
tells
fight.
me you'll stand by us until the very end.
Oh? And what makes you so sure of that? What if I suddenly decide that my compensation is insufficient?
This isn't about the money. I can sense that you've got a deep-seated distaste
We
for
got girl
Rerir.
fight going on there.
And knowing
Saw
you,
someone post that line of
that
dialogue on
alone
Twitter.
is motive enough.
Oh, what?
Look at them
I didn't see
getting
it, but
along so well. Like two peas
Flins
in
just
a
had to
pod.
interject there.
And I'm the one they accuse of insincere flattery. There is no justice.
Oh my god, Flins, shut up. Shut up, Flins.
Miss Lauma, you have to understand something. Unlike you, I don't actually enjoy having everyone's hopes on my shoulders.
Is that right? Well, maybe the fact that I'm willing to put my hopes in other people says more about me than you. But the fact is, I also trust you. And that's because I know that you're someone we can count on.
Oh, she's
We've got
doing
our plan, so let's
the
get
pure
moving.
innocent girl thing.
Mr. Dainsleif, let's
I
talk.
believe in you. She's doing the I
And
believe in
Traveler,
you.
once we're finished, if you've nothing else planned, I'd like you to come with me.
This whole experience is teaching me a lot. For instance, I now
I like
know
how
that when
Flins
other
comes out
issues
so
come up
different
in
from
the
his first
future,
one. Yeah, he's kind of
I'll
a
have far more
goofball.
luck getting Lauma to
He's
convince
just
Miss
like a
Nefer than
very-
trying to do it myself.
Stoic goofball.
Hate to say it, friend, but that's one of the funniest things I've heard in a while.
Why? You think I've got it wrong?
Quite the opposite. But what makes it so hilarious is how long it's taken you to
Oh.
realize.
Yes, Verka rolled low on that wisdom check. Or that perception check. Nefer and Dazelife converse intently for quite some time, but the gravity of their expressions can tell how heavily the next stage of the plan weighs on them both. After a short chat, Albedo and Duran head off with Varka on what they describe as a sample finding mission. Lama steps out for a while, then comes back loaded up with emergency medicine. He tells you that while people rarely expect to get hurt, it's her duty to be ready when they do. Lama's not even a healer in gameplay. You and Paimon wait patiently for Nefer, content to see how well everyone is working together. To be fair, if Lama were a healer, she would be very overpowered. With her damage. Once Nefer is finished, you follow her and Lama back to the curatorium. What kind of character is she in gameplay? She's basically like a Dendro support. She's got like, she enhances, enables lunar bloom reactions. She off-field Dendro applier. The DPS healer? Oh, some Kokami builds do that.
We actually used the time to help Dainsliff get a room at the hotel.
That's very considerate of you. Now, I trust you share my curiosity about Rarier's past, and you seem fairly familiar with Mr. Dainsliff already.
That's right, we've known
We
each other for
spoke at
quite some time
length
now.
After the meeting, he was the one who suggested I should invite you to join this operation. He feels confident that these secrets will be safe with you.
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's for sure.
Thanks for your trust too, Nefer.
I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why I invited you. It shows that you trust me to explain everything in due course.
I mean, we know whatever
You know
is
you're
important,
capable
right?
of. We appreciate you too, Nefer. You might have been forced to help in the beginning, but this time, it was your choice.
That's one way to put it.
DPS healer immediately make you
Another is
think of
this.
Lingsha and
That once
HSR
a
can do so much
decision's been
damage, either
made,
crit or
it's
break while
set in
healing the whole
stone.
team.
After that,
Does
my
crit
only goal is to
Lingsha
see
work?
it through. All right.
I mean, I built her.
So here's how
I know
it
she
is.
does a lot of break
I'm
damage,
going to
but
access Rarier's thoughts again using my confidential method.
I mean, I haven't built her for crit, but
Now,
does it work?
I'm sure you've seen things like this before.
Is
on your
Dendro like
travels,
anima
so
reaction
you're
wise?
surely well aware of how
Not really.
dangerous it can be.
Dendro has its own reactions. Dendro is more like a reaction enhancer.
The reason I've
Whereas
gathered you
animal
all
just
here
a-
is
just
to
a
ensure
swirl.
my safety during the proceedings.
Hello, Tokikat.
I
Welcome
plan for us to
aboard. Good
enter
to
the
see you here
fragment of his
today.
consciousnness
Thank you for the
together,
raid.
And once inside,
Thank you for
I
the
will
raid,
focus on
Tokikat.
searching
What
for
were you
information.
streaming? Hi, raiders. I'm Audire Astra, starship vtuber. When your world reaches its end, I will carry you to fair skies. I'll be honest, Tokikat. I did not know you were a streamer.
Think of
Because
this
you've been in
as
my
a diving
stream a lot, but
expedition
you
into
missed my chat
someone's
quite a
brain.
few times, but I
If
did
I'm
not know
the
you were a
diver,
streamer. I'm
you
sorry.
are my safety equipment.
Hello,
Tasked with
average
keeping me
Bible
alive
Black
while I'm
enjoyer.
under the
Welcome
surface.
aboard. I've not watched Bible or read Bible Black.
Once the ceremony begins, we will
welcome
all be
aboard.
spying on privileged information. But in the interests of safety, you must remain
It's fine. You should never
absolutely
tell people you
silent
stream.
at
Well,
all
you
times.
should.
We will discuss our
Should let people
observations
know.
after the ceremony has concluded.
You shouldn't. Oh. Is it bad? I don't know what it is. I think it's like a manga or something. Anime? That's all I know about it. I vaguely remember it being anime. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's not safe for work. Okay. Key Ninja? Hello, Mustang 117. Welcome aboard. Stream it while you played Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. That game.
Lastly, any
The only
individuals
footage I've seen of that game is when
weaker
someone modded it to be
constitution
Minecraft
are advised
instead.
not to partake in the ceremony.
I watched it because I thought it was a
My mom has
Minecraft
her
mod. I
own
was like,
job to
wow, this
which requires
Minecraft mod
staying
looks
in the
insane.
room,
And then I
but
realized,
not
oh,
joining the
wait, no,
ceremony.
this is a Sonic game that's been modded to look like Minecraft. Totally different. Never conspicuously left out the details of our confidential method. Oh, the Minecraft is related to DLC? Oh, Oh, okay. Fascinating. That is a unexpected crossover.
Well, good luck, everyone. Sounds like all Paimon can do is cross her fingers and root for you guys.
Is it the micro? Oh,
There's a
oh,
little more
I
to it
just
than
assumed
that.
it was a mod. I had
was
no
being
idea
serious when I
it
said
was
you had a
DLC.
job to do. While the rest of us
I
are
was-
inside Rarier's mind,
I mean,
it's
that's a crazy
imperative
ass
that we have a team member on the
DLC.
outside. In the event that something goes wrong, you
I guess
will
it
be our
explains
first
why it
responder.
looked so well made.
I don't anticipate any issues, but the extra level of safety will be greatly appreciated.
I second that. This is a dangerous operation here, and you're our whole
Wait, I thought we
rescue
were just
team.
reading
That's
memories.
pretty
Why is
much the
reading
most
memories
important
dangerous?
job in the crew.
I'm
So,
confused.
Paimon's
Wait, what is Nefer? Wait, what is Nefer's ritual actually doing?
That makes sense. All right, got it.
Good. Please.
Because I thought
take
she
a
was just
seat.
like reading
get
memories of the
started
past. Why is this?
momentarily.
Even if that was dangerous, how does getting help? But like, what could Paimon do in terms of help?
So,
To be fair, Minecraft
did
broke into
Mr.
the
Gainsleif
AA space of
tell you
Smash Bros.
anything
Oh,
else?
yeah, fair. I don't really
He
think
told
about
me
Smash
that he
Bros.
believes
I
Rarier kept some
I
big
heard
secrets
Steve
in his
is
life.
overpowered in Smash
He's not
Bros.
sure
Though,
that they were the
which
cause
is
of
very
his
funny to
eventual
me.
downfall, but he's asked me to uncover what those secrets were all the same.
But surely you're not planning to go through with this, no matter the
Yeah,
cost.
MC DLC sure is interesting.
If you think that,
Yeah,
you'd
that's
be
not a crossover I
overestimating me.
expected.
I'm a business.
Oh, you looked up yourself just to be sure. Yeah, Kritsha is actually a thing you should do. You can do. Maybe I should try it.
But I do
'Cause
have
I-
my own professional reasons
Oh, well,
for taking
it's-
this job.
On the rare
You think
occasions I
I've
break
turned
out
down the
Firefly,
opportunity to get a first-hand
Lingsha is still very
glimpse into
good with that, but
Conrian history?
more often I
No
use Lingsha
chance.
with my Herda team now. Exactly, never. Because this is why I knew. This is why I was saying earlier, like, never. You know he's calling in. There's so many questions about she should have about Dingsley. Like, I don't think you could afford to get to as a professional info dealer. This is extremely valuable for you.
As long as you don't let more
All the conformed
curiosity get in the way of
across
safety
that
concerns.
over that Sonic
We're
Racing
good.
is Minecraft.
We'll do whatever we
SpongeBob,
can to
Hatsune
help you.
Miku, Persona, Yakuza, Ninja Turtles, Mega Man, Pac-Man, and Avatar. It's a whole bunch of collabs. I feel like they just did a Google search. What is this Fortnite ass lineup? What the hell?
You're such a killjoy.
I feel like Llama and Never is that one meme where it's like, she's so good, she inspires me to be more evil, and Llama's like, she's so mean and evil, she inspires me to be nicer and gooder. I don't know the exact phrasing, but it's that one meme. Tommy probably knows what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure I sent it to her before. Seems like Nefer still has no intention of sharing her trade secrets, but now is not exactly the moment to pray. Like, I feel like I understand Nefer's mentality was like, she just like, Llama is disgustingly nice. But just too nice as a person, and it disgusts her. I see there's a chess set on the table. Could that have something to do with her
Alright,
intel gathering
I'm good to go.
methods?
All set over here too.
I'm ready as well.
Extra careful.
All right.
Pinky promise. Alright.
Let your whole body relax. We're about to begin. Close your
I saw a
eyes.
funny Firefly versus Lygus fan art. I seen as my go-to hosting for her team of Logis and Lingsha will be used to if I had her because both attack it's the entire enemy side. Yeah. So Lingsha, so my Herda team is Herda, Jade. I kept thinking Jade, like that's not her name. Jade, Tribby and Lingsha. And Tribby and Jade generate enough skill points that Lingsha can skip usually skill every single time it's her turn, which means like that's a lot of healing and damage if there's be a break, and also helps to charge up Tribby and Herda. So it's a great synergy on the team. I haven't tried heisting. But I'm pretty sure at least my Lingsha does more damage than my heisting, because my heisting was, I know some people's high scenes do a lot of damage, mine does not.
Pretty standard setup. Bookshelves, paperwork, files. According to Dainsliff, Rarier used to be an intelligence operative. Chances are there's plenty of top secret intel stuff in this room.
Yes,
Is
Kyle?
this where you keep your secrets, Rarier? Can't say I'm not looking forward to this.
Alright, time to find out what his job as head of the
He
SS
looks even gloomier than last time. I wonder what's
is up to.
changed.
Little Ika can do some surprisingly good damage. But Little Ika definitely doesn't hit nearly as often as Lingsha does. Because what makes Lingsha so good for the Herta team is because she hits with her skill, then she hits with the pet, and then she can like ult. And then the ult is another 2 AoE hits. And all that does a lot to charge up Trivi and Herta. At least that's my logic. Oh, I think that's... It is the same thing again. Sit. Oh, I have to sit. I'm kind of disappointed Nefer doesn't cross her legs when she's in her sitting animation.
Just like usual. Male, 51. Occupation, cook. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized.
Oh. Okay, this is just paperwork. That Lingsha skill is an AoE attack. Oh yeah, she would synergize better for high scene. Yeah, you should try it if you haven't. Strong recommend. Okay, so these are all the people Ramir has been in charge of purging.
Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized.
So that way you don't have... Oh, I thought you did.
Another one for purged targets. Sounds like she was that other man's daughter. Never mind. What's it got to do with me?
If she did, I think we might try to throw the book at them for how similar Nefer is for Yinlin.
Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant.
I mean, she crosses her legs when she sits down in her old animation. But she just uses the generic sitting animation for her, like, actual in-universe sitting.
Neutralized on... Just another
Oh, the next one's a kid.
Come to think of it, I remember surveilling this man. A case like his never would have been considered a priority in the past. Huh. He barely even interacted with other Crimson Moon descendants.
Okay, so they've reached the stage of, they've run out of, like, actual threats and are now just purging anybody who vaguely fits the criteria.
Female, 16. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past year.
No, you had to skip her request, Faisha. I forgot what you remembered. That was probably bad timing. Fair enough.
Neutralized on...
Yeah, the ulti animation is also 1-to-1 identical in the trailer for her too. I mean...
Filed.
I'm not gonna blame Genshin for being similar to Wuwa when Wuwa is literally just clearly their version of Genshin, so...
This girl. None whatsoever. She doesn't seem to be anyone important, but then again, how many of them really are?
I will say, I think Revere is already a better person than the average Nazi he has some regrets. Even if he's definitely I'm just following orders kind of guy though.
Female, 13.
Hello, aerodynamics.
Occupation, none.
That's a clever username. I like that one. Nothing like some ethnic cleansing to start the job off, Mr. Rivera. Well, to be fair, I think he's been at it for a while. But yes, I am Audire Astra, starship vtuber. When your world reaches its end, I will carry you to fairest skies. Thank you for the first time chat.
Neutralized and... Filed.
To be fair, I'm just following orders and excuse a lot of Nazis made to avoid justice. Oh yeah, I'm absolutely aware. This is absolutely like a thing. No, just a 13-year-old orphan Jesus Christ. Yeah, that says. I told you, he is the head. He is the head of the Communist SS. The Waffen. He's the head of their version of the Waffen SS.
Male.
Like this is not a. He's not a good person.
Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed.
He's basically a fantasy Nazi.
Has not been observed making any contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
And like, yeah, he's not doing his job with like malicious glee. He's just a I'm just following orders kind of guy. The next one looks even younger. But dang, there were a lot of Crimson Moon Dynasty descendants, huh?
Male.
Oh, thanks.
Occupation, none.
Thanks.
Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
It's funny, isn't it? Your job is becoming both harder and...
Oh my god, wait, who's talking to him here?
Depending on how you look at it. Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out. But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
Who is this talking to him?
That's not how it is.
Is this his conscience?
However, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increased.
Is this the boy? Is this like his abyss haunting his voice already? Honestly, if he was just killing adults, it would have been at the very least rational. Realistically, adults have the ability to pose a threat at any time, but the man is actively going after kids too.
Ensure the survival of the Eclipse dynasty, and the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats.
I'm just gonna throw this out there, Bob.
Every single one of my colleagues can attest to my
Like,
fairness.
the kids will grow up into terrorist is a thing that people are saying right now in real life. So, this is not that unrealistic. What he's doing, I mean. What's this? A box containing a ring? Oh my god. Oh, his proposal ring? God damn. I wasn't expecting them to just hit me with that.
Bookshelves full of documents. Looks like these are all files, packed with the...
Yeah, if you were to tell me this was inspired by real life opinions, I'd believe it. People were actually... Oh, this is absolutely realistic. I said earlier, I think before you were here, but like, Revere is a better person than a lot of the real life people who do stuff like this. Because he actually at least like has a guilty conscience over it. He still does it. In the end, he's just as guilty, but...
Yep.
He's at least more human about it. Oh. What's this?
File tucked inside a folder. The title reads, Dear Breakfast Shop Owner.
Like, I doubt the Genshin Impact team is trying to reference the specific anything's going on today, but
at this stage, I have
it is this is a disturbingly accurate depiction. Yeah, the conscious, but he's still wrong. Two things. Oh yeah, no, I'm not defending him. I am not defending him. Like, Revere would be hanged at the Nuremberg trials if Genshin Tata had the Nuremberg trials. He would be hanged and he would deserve it.
Aha. It's an audio recording.
Please, hear me out. I can't shake this feeling that someone's been spying on our house. No, I'm not being paranoid. It's true. I saw someone dressed in all black. It was a couple of days back, but that was on another street, not near my house. I swear, I know what I saw.
Oh, this is a very dark tone for Genshin, though. For considering Genshin has generally been pretty bright in terms of tone. Like, there's a lot of dark stuff in Genshin, but it's mostly been in the background. This is very front. This is definitely taking the dark stuff and putting it very much front and center. Normally, Genshin tone is much brighter than this.
Could the voice in the recording belong to one of Rerir's targets?
The dark tone for Genshin Upper Hollow higher on my third goes a lot darker than this. Oh, absolutely. I've been playing Honkai's. I played through all of Honkai Impact 3rd. And Honkai Impact 3rd is lighthearted compared to GGZ. Honkai 3rd, like, the earlier Hoyo you get, the worse you get in terms of darkness. Actually. I think that's everything in here. Alright, I think we'll leave now. But yeah, it's surprising for Genshin because Genshin has consistently maintained like a very bright, optimistic tone for most of its time. Like, not like...
Mr. Vedifalnir?
Like, this is not really a power of friendship kind of thing.
Rerir, I trust you're here because you have something important to discuss.
Yeah, he definitely still deserve the punishment for doing all this, but still kind of sucks. Yeah. I mean, I think this is... Okay, look. Without getting too much into, the current state of things, people in the world today always looking for, like, good guys and bad guys. But Rerir is a bad guy, but he's also just, like, he's extremely human. Like, he's... just a dude. He's not like a cackling evil, I hate people, I want them all dead. He's just a dude.
As if you
and
knew I was coming.
He's in the circumstances where he's now in charge of a genocide, and this is a lot of people if put into similar circumstances would be doing the same thing as him. Like, this kind of evil is very common. Or to say, this type of capacity for evil is very common, and it is something worth remembering. Because some dude was he's not even a warlord.
Tell me.
Like, he's just...
Does someone in your position...
He's just in charge of, like, this, like, mini genocide. And he's just, like, doing it because it's his job. He feels bad about it.
Things like your arrival.
But like, he's still just going along with it because that's easy. Because going along with it is easier than not going along with it.
I was just thinking. It won't be long before I'll be inviting both you and Dane to my wedding.
I've seen nothing but dark stuff when it comes to Honkai 3rd. Honkai 3rd is ultimately still like an optimistic story. Like, Honkai 3rd still ultimately has a happy ending. I will say that much. GGZ, I guess GGZ, they ultimately had a happy ending, but they took a much longer way to get there. It definitely took a much longer road to get there.
That isn't a lie.
I'm not gonna get into GGZ, that's a... Like, nobody's played it, and like, it's not relevant to any of the other Hoyover's games, really, so... GGZ is Guns Girl Z, also known as Honkai Gakuen. It's basically Honkai Impact 2. It's the prequel to Honkai Impact.
No fooling a prophet.
He's an executioner, the warlord is a king. He's not just an executioner. An executioner only, like, kills the people who are brought to him. Rerir is in charge of finding the people. He's more than an executioner, but also less than a warlord.
Does it feel good?
Not of dead bodies and sacrifice GZZ needed for a happy ending. Oh, yeah.
I'm afraid the notions of good and bad fail to capture the complexity of what such a power entails. Once you've seen what will come to pass, it can be all too easy to succumb to fear and melancholy. Unless, of course, you learn to abandon these feelings.
I will say though, this is why I like Hoyoverse. Very, very few games would be willing to tackle a topic, like depict a subject matter like this and do it with, like, both realistically and with nuance.
You fear my
very, very few writers would be able to do this well. And I think, at least from what I've seen so far, Genshin is doing this very well.
That's right.
This is a heavy topic.
You must have noticed my reluctance to broach the subject. And the reason is simple. Because the truth could never have lived up.
Complaints about conflict rates to my side again, and perhaps for this. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. One of the things I like with Hoyoverse is, like, thematic. They will touch on topics and themes that nobody else dares to. Almost everyone, almost everything these days touches on very, like, simple, basic themes. Hoyoverse gets into, like, the tough stuff.
The burden of prophecy was never meant for your shoulders.
But it mainly falls to age-rating. Genshin is a teen game, so they won't push too hard into dark themes, and that's okay. We shouldn't really be pushing that stuff that serious into the games kids play. I mean, I'm gonna disagree with you on that, Arrow.
So who exactly do you deem worthy to hear your prophecies?
Because I think you can...
King?
First off, the rating thing, they don't really typically, like, look into, like, the themes of a story. They're more... It's... The ESRB is, like, very superficial. They're just looking for, like, is there cuss words? Is there sex? Is there gore? Violence? Being the secret police in charge of a genocide is not really the kind of thing they typically look for.
Or rather, our king as he once was.
But also, I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing for teenagers to be introduced to heavy topics. I think to be, like, complex topics that, like, moral conundrums and, like, heavy things, I think teens should be children should be encouraged to think hard and think deeply from a young age. We don't need to baby kids, intellectually speaking. We should be seeking to challenge them as early as we can.
You say that as though it is to my benefit. Yet precisely because of that,
I would much rather children be intellectually challenged and have to think deeply about things than to be, like, all grow up, like, very, like, comfortable and never having to encounter anything that makes them unhappy. I think the latter is much worse.
You are so wise and far-sighted, yet still you would have me live in fear.
Every so in some forms of pigs and do heavy topics, hell, even to cover what old cartoons you watch, if being kids show this tackle some heavy stuff.
You make a fair point. Especially given my silence alone was all it took to send you spiraling downwards.
Teens who get exposed to dark themes have two paths to grow into, either the intelligent and reasonable path or the Twitter path. When they get exposed to dark themes in a thoughtful and nuanced way, I think that leads them away from the Twitter path.
Very well then.
The Twitter path is what you get when you depict everything only in terms of black and white, without nuance, because Twitter hates nuance and complexity. It just wants, you got your good team and your bad team. Everyone on your team is good, everyone on the other side is bad. But if you talk about guys like this, like people like Revere, I think if more people grew up on, like, fiction like this, I think you'd have much less people on the Twitter path.
For many reasons, there is very little chance of your marriage ending in happiness. If happiness is what you seek, you should find another fiancé.
Ouch. Just tell it to them outright, huh?
Hold on. There's that same black fog again. Could this memory belong to Thelindis?
Wait. Hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true
Okay,
identity.
so the 6-year-old was at least not this
His
6-year-old.
name is Rayrir,
A different 6-year-old.
and he claims to be one of the king's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because I want you to kill him. You are the only person he would never
Dang.
suspect.
Okay.
No,
I guess those kids had to grow up fast.
I would never dream of doing such a despicable thing.
So you'll just stand by and watch him slaughter us to the last. Do not forget that the blood of the Crimson Moon flows in your veins too.
Okay, I see where this is going. So, well, we're just gonna have to purge Celinda. He's gonna have to purge his fiancée eventually.
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What does that matter now? The dynasty has long been dead and gone. You think that alone is reason enough for me to throw away everything I have?
Okay, but the Lindis... Okay, so Lindis is living in hiding.
You two were once a child of the Crimson Moon, just like me. Don't tell me you've never felt so much as a flicker of fury for the way we were trampled into the dust.
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring your dynasty, I can try to persuade him.
Oh, I don't think...
Have him persuade
I
the
don't think
Vinster
you can
King.
persuade him. I don't think...
Persuade the Vinster King?
Also, the king is like a madman, so I don't think that's gonna work either.
Know why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? Why he keeps trying to force us to hand over our secrets over and over again?
Wait,
Or
I
why
actually,
he
wait, I
refuses to
actually
give
love
up on
this.
restoring the
I love
dynasty?
this. This is a great... Okay, I thought they were just... I thought the Lindis was just gonna be like, oh, she's the lovely, nice wife that got stuffed in a fridge. And then that's why Rayrir crashed out. This is great. Celindis is like a character. She is she's not just a dead wife. She is like a real character. She's got her own motivations. She's got her own complexities to her. This is like really good. This is actually great.
A blind
Is it
fool.
like
His
they
eyes
did
clouded
an
by powers from beyond
anti-misogyny.
this world. A petty little man with a miser's heart. And he dares to sit upon
This
the throne.
kid is way too eloquent. What the hell?
Mark my words. Sooner or later, Conria will fall. And it will be his doing.
Ah, he was right. The kid was right about that.
If you can't bring yourself to do it, so be it. Just you watch. It won't be long before calamity descends upon us all.
The Rayrir of Solnari. That really is quite a secret you've been keeping from me, Rayrir. But who am I to talk? Am I really any better? I've kept my own past a secret this whole time too. Love should be built on honesty. But ours was born from lies. And yet, is it really so wrong
So this is
to
what
hide
he,
things
what
that would only make life harder?
I can't pronounce his
If we don't
names.
cover up the parts
What
that
that
no
other
one
guy
else
will
should
meant, like,
see,
for many reasons, it is unlikely your marriage will end well.
Vedifulnir must have known all this. And that's why he made his prophecy. In the end, nothing stays hidden forever. But I won't just sit by and watch this disaster unfold. I'll do everything in my power to protect what I cannot afford to lose, no matter who I have to face.
Oh my, yeah, this is great. Felindis she's a real character. She's got her own hopes and dreams. She has agency. She's a dead wife who has her own agency. This is actually like...
As if nothing ever happened.
I never... Okay, I feel bad, but I never even considered that she would have, like, her own agency as a character. Because I'm so used to the freaking dead wife thing. I just assumed she would just be just like another dead wife with no depth to her character, but oh my god.
They're talking about those people.
Genshin writers, you're...
Right. I'd almost forgot.
I applaud you. This is good stuff.
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be. So many have died already, and they say that the king's madness grows with each passing day. We're not going to survive this,
Audire's internalized misogyny showing. Apparently.
Why does it have to be this way? Do we really deserve to die just because of the blood that runs through our veins? Felindis, are you even listening?
I mean, if you don't have the crosses in your eyes, how do they know?
Sorry, Freether. My
Because
mind
clearly
was
the
off
Lindas
wandering.
show that you can hide it. As long as you don't have the crosses in your
You're
eyes.
talking about what Rerir said. He's just following the king's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to hunt down rebels and dissidents.
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken lives. Maybe he was using you from the very beginning.
No. Rerir has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. My family are only distant relatives of the main lineage, and besides,
Ah, yeah.
my eyes are
Yeah, as
perfectly
long as your
ordinary.
eyes don't have it.
Truth be told,
They don't find you, huh?
apart from my teacher, pretty much no one knows I have any connection to any of it.
Oh. She better hope they don't find her teacher then.
Ties.
But as Orlog said, who could possibly talk sense into that raving lunatic of a king? No one.
I'll work something out. Trust me, I'm with you all. But for now, you need to keep yourselves hidden. Don't let anyone find you, anyone at all. Don't forget that Rerir is an Eclipse operative. You need to be extra careful when he's around. And when I am too.
Oh, okay, wow. Galinda's is a...
Don't come looking for me. And if anything happens to me, just act like we've never met.
If even you
I mean, she's not exactly innocent in all this either.
the rest of us have. But after all this time together, surely he wouldn't lay a hand on you.
I won't speak in his defense, nor can I give you a clear answer to that question. But I'll
Wait,
do
she's not even
everything I
sure?
can to put an end
Oh
to
my
this.
god.
Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to escape presents
I guess this
itself,
explains why, she won't accept the proposal. Yeah, this does explain that.
That change? But what about you?
I've got a job, and there's still money coming in. But you can't go anywhere right now. Please think about yourself for once.
Okay, well... I guess she's trying to help at least. I can understand not wanting to murder your boyfriend. I mean, let's be real. Even if she did kill Rerir, it wouldn't stop the purges. The king would just find someone else to replace Rerir. Like, Rerir is ultimately as expendable as any. Like, he doesn't have any special powers. He's not like Vertifinir or Ace. He's not like Damsel. He has no special powers. It's not even clear that he has like any unique skills or anything. Even if he died,
Just beyond this hidden passageway.
they just replace him and the purges would continue.
Doesn't it bother you when you end up covered in their blood?
So like, yeah, Felindis isn't
Why
a...
would it?
Yeah, so all Felindis would be doing, she'd be like outing herself as a murderer and getting both of them killed actually.
You've been a hunter for so long now. You seem to have forgotten that most people don't just go around killing one another.
Oh.
Leave me alone.
Those training dummies are gonna turn into people, aren't they?
Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle. And choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk. Training sets a thing.
I'll bet no one's ever died a quiet death as
Dang, okay.
I work.
Yeah, these are definitely gonna turn into people.
Jesus.
Yeah, what if someday he doesn't? Okay, even he's thinking it. Even he's thinking it.
ones I've dealt with have always been guilty. And I've carried out my work.
I mean, that's a lie. Even you were saying some of them weren't even a threat. Well, he's just lying to himself now. Hello, Nasser and welcome aboard. Also, hello, Akaido, welcome aboard. I'm Audire Astra, starship vtuber. When your world reaches its end, I will carry you to fair skies. We are in a dark spot right now, but we're playing Genshin Impact. We're playing the Archon quest. This is yeah, this is a dark spot in the story. It's as good as I knew it. I knew they would turn into people. Okay, I wasn't expecting them to all be children though. I have a question. Did Genshin really add voice chat in this update? I don't know. I know there's a new mode. I don't know if there's voice chat in it. Yeah, I call that the training W's were gonna turn into people. I was not expecting them to all be children. That's dark.
Delindis, do you still remember Orlog?
Oh, Orlog died.
Who was pretending to sell flowers. You spoke for quite a while.
Anakin Skywalker moment? Oh man, this is arguably worse. No. Yeah, Anakin Skywalker was about as bad, I'd say. It's about the same. Larger scale, but
2 days ago. Chances are he's already dead.
I mean, yeah, with eyes like that, there was not much chance of him escaping for long.
Everything he's done, why do you still stand by him? Or does it mean nothing to you that people keep dying?
I mean, again, as we talked about, like, I don't think there's anything Delindis can really do.
Just hear me out.
It would just be like one pointless blow of
I
revenge.
need to go now, Delindis. They're looking for us.
The whole children, and I have a thank you, Magenta. This is more sad. I mean, he definitely feels worse about it than Anakin did. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Anakin Skywalker, like Star Wars, the way Star Wars handles it, like Anakin Skywalker is like how most fiction handles like this side of this sort of stuff. They just make the person doing it just like completely evil. Like Anakin, at that point in the story, he's just like cackling the evil. But like Revere is like, this is like a very, Revere is very human. He's just a dude. He's not like a evil madman. He's just a dude. And who was put into circumstances where he's now in charge of killing like hundreds or thousands of innocent people.
Over the course of this week, the
But
research
like that's the that's the difference between like
for a total of 47 hours for experimental
a very
purposes.
like basic
The results are as
depiction
follows.
of that kind of thing versus like this is a very like adult, and I say adult in the mean like intellectual, like a nuanced take on it.
All subjects of observation that were sent inside have now. The situation within is proving more problematic than
Wait, did I miss something? Let's hold on. Okay, this is her research notes. Oh, but she was researching the Crimson Moon portal
no
thing.
progress whatsoever. What now?
Oh, wait.
Give me
Is she
even a glimmer
hoping
of
to
hope.
use the Crimson Moon portal for
Things are
something?
getting worse by the day.
To like, as
I
a
have
safe,
to
create
find
a
a
safe
way or
haven
we'll
for her
all be in
people?
danger.
Oh yeah, that's what was the thing. In the third chapter, Never literally says he's a normal guy.
If all this research comes to nothing, what then? Sooner or later, it'll be my neck on the line. But could he really bring himself to kill me? No. Surely he wouldn't have the heart.
I mean, honestly, I don't think she has a better option. I mean, I think if I were in the same position, I'd be doing the same thing, because I don't think she has a better option other than just to like hope. Like there's not really good. There's no good choices here for either of them. Really, your Twitch added the stream streak. I can't see it, but thank you for being on a streak.
To live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want
Like, I mean, like, Revere has... I guess Revere could run away. Revere could try to run away, but like...
Yes.
Belinda is like...
I just want to go on living.
She doesn't really have a choice.
Really such an unforgivable crime?
Because I'm like... Killing Revere wouldn't actually achieve anything.
You want to go on living.
So like, for Belinda's is like...
I want to keep living too.
Trying to find this, like, I guess, open a portal to another dimension where they can be saved is like, I guess that's really like the best you can do.
Swoop down and change the way the world is.
You know, you just saw the flame thing that got scared. Ah. Oh, where am I? No, I'm going the right way. Okay, I think probably I have to wait till the...
If there really were such a person, you and I would
Man, they're really focusing on the kids, huh? They're really focusing on the children. Ugh. Ow. I'm also, okay, one tiny bit of criticism. Focusing so much on the kids does feel like a little cheap. Like, emotionally cheap. It feels like I can see what you're doing, Hoyoverse. Like, you don't gotta resort to cheap tricks. This is already emotional enough.
I'm tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too.
Damn, you... Okay, that's he's trying to talk himself into it. It's an easier way to make people feel emotional. That's what I'm saying, like... This is well written enough. They don't need to resort to cheap tricks. Like, they can just... You can... Children and adults, she can show me a mix of everyone. You don't have to keep it to only children. Oh, okay.
No. No!
Oh yeah, time for the crash out.
Why? But you bear no mark of the Crimson Moon. How could you possibly have anything to do with them? It cannot be.
I mean, look, dude, you're the head of the secret police. You could say you could hide. I mean, you could hide something. You could say like, this was a mistake.
A diluted bloodline, carefully concealed.
Like, unlike Belinda's, Revere does have the power to do something here. You can cover this up. You can cover this up. Like, it is like, I mean, it doesn't make him a better person, but like, it's just very selfish. Like, only it's fine when I do it, but
talk of justice. Even imagining my friends would back me
like,
up.
he does have more options here. That or hide her and act like he killed her. I think that would be harder to cover up. But like this was a thing that actually happened, like, in 1940s Germany. Like, there were senior Nazi officials who hid Jews that they liked. Like, there were Nazi officials with Jewish wives, or like family or like relatives or close friends, and they just used their power to hide the fact that they were Jewish. Like, that was an actual thing.
Irminsul. Finster King. How far are you going to take this? From the direct bloodline to secondary offshoots? And then what?
Okay, but I think I see where this is going. I think this is what causes Revere to join, I assume Dainsley's coup is gonna happen around this time. This is what gets Revere to join the coup.
It's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be tomorrow?
I didn't know that. It's interesting. I mean, yeah, no. This is like...
down here is dead?
Hypocrisy is the norm for fascists. I'll just throw that out there. So, like, yeah, it should not be surprising. Many high-ranking Nazi officials were hypocrites in terms of their, like, Jews must be exterminated thing. But many of them had no trouble with hiding Jewish people when it suited them, when it was people that they cared about. And that's what I mean, like, Revere is so realistic. There were undoubtedly many fascists throughout history who were exactly like this.
No. This cannot
You're stealing that, if you don't mind. That's a great sentence.
This is where it ends.
Thank you, Hokkaido. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking this is where Revere joins the coup. Assuming that's happening around this time. Okay, but I think that... Okay. I'm assuming Dainsleif didn't know anything about this. Like, because Dainsleif and Maria were friends. Yeah, I'm assuming Dainsleif didn't know what... Dainsleif seems to have thought Rerir was a member of the intelligence services. He probably didn't know that Rerir was in charge of the purges.
As long as you can guarantee that no one will find you.
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. No one will know I was here.
While your family history is sadly close to that issue, you've lived up. Glad your family got out.
But what about you?
Yeah, it makes more sense that at least some of them will be totally on board. Okay, but... Like, here's the thing. It's not that they aren't on board. It's just that they're fine with it when it doesn't affect them. And you will find that this... Like, I don't want to get too political here, but this is a very common mentality along with the right wing in general. They're always fine with it when it's other people. As soon as it's someone they know, as soon as it's their problem, they're totally against it. But they're fine with it when it's other people, and many, many Nazis were like this.
Me?
And Rerir is exactly that kind of person.
Your mission, will you?
Like, he's not a good person. He's not like a principled person. He draws the line when it affects it. When it's someone that affects him personally, he draws the line in the sand. He's been perfectly happy to do it as long as it wasn't anyone he cared about.
Good point. In that case...
I don't think this is just a right-wing thing. It is mostly a right-wing thing.
No, please!
Because the left-wing is generally the anti-purge side.
Go on living?
Yes. I know you're a man of your word. So please, just let me go.
If I let you leave, what will become of me? Just kidding. Go, now. But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught. We'll be seeing each other again very soon if you do.
He caused so much pain, but he doesn't want it. Yeah, exactly. He was fine with it.
Even shadows in the dark
until it was his turn.
Code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedavulnir. What are you trying to do?
Oh, the voice is Vedalford. Oh my god, Vedalford, you're such an asshole. What the hell? You were the one corrupting him?
Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
And kind of just... I
will not
I guess he's trying to like convince him to face his own sins, literally.
And a lot more power. The world is changing.
I know that's what he was trying to convince him, talk him into. Oh, okay. From all along, he was trying to convince him to join him in joining him for the abyssal power. Because he just saying like he needs a lot more power. This is how Rerir became a sinner.
What's his game here? Tell me then. What will this moment of opportunity look like? And no answer. He's like a ghost.
I thought that was just a creep. I thought that was just like a creepy abyss voice. I didn't have no idea it was Verdifnir. I still can't pronounce his name. But
so, the Eclipse
that does explain.
Purging, well,
So,
massacring the
but Verd at this point must have already had the power of the abyss, because that was like definitely abyssal power he was using. Of course he was, yeah, of course.
Obsession with abyssal power left the future of Conria hanging in the balance. No wonder every aspect of Rerir's life was so unstable.
Having options and being aware of said options are two very different things. I mean, okay, well, he did end up doing what I said, basically.
And it looks like this Thelindis, Rerir's would-be fiancé.
Don't worry, you want to try to type his name, I'll probably come up with this. I mean, Verd is a perfectly acceptable short nickname, I think. It gets at least There's nobody in Genshin you'd confuse that with.
It almost defies
Okay.
belief that a couple like them could hide the
Alright,
truth from each
Genshin.
other for so long.
Oh, yo. I know
Vinster
you're
King
doing
hadn't
this because a lot of this
intervened in
game's
such a
players
drastic way, they might
have
have
the
gone on
literacy
deceiving
of like a
each other for the rest
5-year-old.
of their lives.
But you don't need to. For me, you don't need to make never summarize everything.
And why does Vedderfanir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Revir's
Vedofenir.
head?
Vedofenir. Vedofenir.
This guy kept more
Vedofenir.
secrets than I ever imagined.
Vedofenir. Vedofenir. Vedofenir.
The
Vedofenir.
human mind is
Okay,
like
I
a
think I got it
vast
this time.
desert of shifting
Vedofenir.
sands. When you follow the
Yeah,
flow
but
of
Italian sounds
someone's
close to green,
memories,
plus you don't like it. You
you
can't
only
make even
ever
out of this
see
kind
the
of people.
parts they're
True.
willing to let surface. Time for something a bit more creative. We've been
That's a-
inside Revir's mind this whole
Revir's
time,
basically like
building up a
the
picture
weakest of the
his
5
psyche.
sinners then. Because he's like the weakest, most pathetic of the
There's already enough
5
clues on the
sinners.
board to start reading between the lines and mapping out the rest.
Now you're curious about Danesley's role?
Now, we can
Yeah,
finally begin to
well,
put the
from what
pieces
Dainsleif said earlier, I think Dainsleif was in
Sure,
charge
it'll
of starting
only
the
be a
coup,
reconstruction,
and it seems
part
like he was just
simulation, part
manipulated
reasoning.
by
But
the
it's usually
little
pretty
Fenrir.
accurate. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take
Wait,
a
what
sneak
is-
peek at whatever
what
it
is
that Rerir has
Never
really
is
been
Nefer
hiding.
like building an AI chatbot version of Revere? Is he like building an AI chatbot of Revere right now? Nefer GPT, Revere GPT is like trying to build an AI version of him in order to figure out what's going on in his head. Moving axes. Oh, look at a puzzle. We got a puzzle. We got puzzle time. Okay, so this is pretty simple. Well, this is only the first level, so.
Hey, Rerir! Come out, it's
Hey, we can't defeat one Revere will make this make. I mean, the Revere GPT only has a. Well, assuming them, he wouldn't have the powers.
Quick, come with me. I'll explain everything once we've
Oh yeah, this is the
Okay, I'll come. But the Lindis
This
is
is the
still over
coup.
at the Universitas. I'll need to leave her a note.
All right then, but make it quick.
I've never seen Dane so worked up before. Whatever this is.
Yeah, the coup was right on time. If it takes one thing to go on, well, hopefully you wouldn't design Revere GPT in such a way to have massive, be able to accumulate massive power. Oh, okay, we got. Alright, how are you gonna make the puzzles harder? That's the question. How are they gonna make that more complex? Oh, there's the others.
Well,
The sword must be sort of low-key. Okay, this is Ryan's daughter.
When men and women of ambition can speak face to face in broad daylight, I say that's a big step forward for our dear Conria.
Don't be ridiculous. We do not fear the day. Why would we seek refuge in the night?
That is not what I expected Sir
You might
Logi to
ask your
sound like.
blade that same question. I'm told it prefers the cover of darkness. The word on the street is that Sertologi only strikes when he has an unfair advantage. But that is patently false. I see you're missing an arm and a leg. Surely only a fair fight could explain that.
If this is your way
Dang.
of offering me replacement limbs, believe me, I'll take them.
Oh, we can certainly
Oh.
discuss that. With bioalchemy, anything is possible. Assuming I have
I
your
guess,
full support.
Skirk learned from her master in terms of losing limbs. It's like the final part of the chess game where only the kings of the night left. Yeah, something like that. There's no chess piece that's a sword. Oh, what the hell is that?
What brings you here?
Who that? I don't remember who Raptor
Why,
2
Dainsleif,
was.
of course. He invited me. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhine-daughter. Whatever the rumors may say, I am but a humble servant of the king, and I can assure you he affords me no greater convenience than he does you.
I think Vidolfinir was the one guy that was sealed in crystal.
Magistrorum won't stop fawning over you, so at least some of the rumors must be true. You're clearly doing well for yourself.
I don't remember who Raptor was.
It endears you to no
Raptor
one.
I get thrown off trying to say that I am being thrown off.
You're president of the Universitas Magistrorum.
Bioalchemy, doesn't alchemy already involve dealing with vibranium atoms? I mean, there's also inorganic alchemy in Genshin. Like, most of what we do at the alchemy bench is inorganic alchemy. Now, the chief royal mage...
Vice President Veit doesn't even try to hide his envy when he sees
Oh, Laughter is the, wise one.
Is the product of hard work and good luck. It's as simple as that. Were the king not such an extremist,
And those lexicon is in so much trouble.
Of course, no job is without its gripes. Serving a king like ours can be a challenging task, as I'm sure you can imagine. And as for Efterveit, in missing out on the presidency, he's dodged a mountain of stress.
Efterveit.
Like everything else in life, it comes with pros and cons.
I don't know who that is.
You're all here. I apologize for the short notice, but it was an emergency.
the zoom ins on the statues. Or the chess pieces. Is this your first time meeting?
Mr. Sertologi.
For real?
Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing. Nothing personal, of course. I'm pleasantly surprised that you remember me.
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here. But Dainsleif, you'd better have a very good reason for convening this little gathering.
How did this coup turn into like a
It's my brother.
abyssal power then?
After he spoke at the court this morning, the king was so infuriated by his words that he had him blinded in both eyes and thrown in prison.
Vedafulnir in prison? Strange. I thought the king trusted him and Heroptatir more than anyone else in the world. Does this mean the king's circle of trust just got even smaller?
They're gonna be like, any of us could be
It
next.
has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the king wants, which is as clear as day to anyone paying attention. I simply appease him, because it's in the best interests of the Universitas Magistrorum.
Yeah? Okay, there's a lot of that going on this day and age too. Also because you're like, well, okay, my daughter does not mince words.
But still, a visionless visionary? It rather inclines me to think that qualifications are not what get you ahead in
Certainly didn't see coming. Ha ha ha
Do you
ha.
honestly think this is an important
Hello Alex, welcome
discussion to be
aboard.
having
Good to
right
see you here today. How are you doing?
Dane, what are you planning to do?
Rescue Vedafulnir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by force. Tonight. I need all of you on my side.
That's far too dangerous. And don't forget, Dainsleif, you're captain of the Royal Guard. You swore an oath to the throne.
Ah, yes,
You've been planning this for a while, haven't you?
I have no desire to
I
commit
need-
treason.
I need to know how Ryan daughter ended up inhabiting one of the shades. Is playing Air and Mayhem because work was too much yesterday. I haven't tried Air and Mayhem yet. I need to get around to doing that.
My blade will force the king to see the error of his ways.
So, Vedafulnir's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure it wasn't what he wanted to hear, but if he won't take counsel even from the visionary, that is deeply troubling news. The extent of His Majesty's madness is now all too clear. The question is, how does a man like me get out of this situation
Yeah.
unscathed? You have
The king eventually pushed a little too far.
but I'm afraid they don't
You
do
don't
much for a
don't
guy
piss
like
off
me.
the captain of your guard.
I'm not interested in saving the world. All I want is a letter of pardon.
I mean, I mean, yeah. Okay, so Revere is like mostly interested in saving his own hide, but at this point, it should be obvious that like anybody can get on the king's bad
A
side.
letter of pardon? For whom? Thelindis? The chances of the Vinster King issuing a pardon for anyone connected to the Crimson Moon seem very...
There's a long story of kings, emperors, and such killed. Yeah, there is. That's why I said many a Roman emperor has made the same mistake. I mean, so they could do some more leveling and they kind of level things up so you can feel at least closer to your original count. As long as you get like your core pool of champions, it's like whatever.
Fog over the board must have some connection to Thelindis. But why is it taking this form? Does it have
Hello,
something
Shy.
to do
Welcome
with
aboard.
Ramir's
Good to see her
past?
today. Military is generally something you do that want to be upset. Yeah.
Mystery I'll need to
Yeah.
unravel.
You gotta make sure the soldiers get paid. Also relevant to current events. Okay, how does this work? Okay. So I go here too? I won't be able to get there. I got to go here. No, this won't work. I don't think I can go straight through. Okay, we'll try going up here. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work either. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Try going through two. Okay, this'll work. This gets me the next one. Okay, yeah. This'll do it. Fire Emblem?
Author Thelindis.
Not quite.
Over the course of this week, the
Okay, I don't understand why Thelindis' memories are in here too. Unless
the results are as follows.
Unless like Rhaenyra at one point like ends up like eating Thelindis or like they merge together somehow. I don't know the explanation for them being her memories being in here too.
Regarding moon marrow. Firstly, its origins have something to do with a god's power. Secondly, it serves as a portal to an as-yet indeterminate location. Moon marrow can thus be defined as a spatial gateway. However, there are a number of hurdles to overcome before we can answer the question of where it leads to. To start with, opening the gateway requires a specific power source.
Oh wait,
which
Thelindis
the relevant literature
can't
indicates
open the gateway because you need like a pure-blooded Crimson Moon descendant to do so, and she's not. She's like a branch family.
Currently,
So it's like, so she could never do this. She could never actually like
To make matters worse,
achieve what?
I am now the only staff member remaining in the Moon Marrow lab. The Universitas Magistrorum recently decided to move most of its personnel into
Oh, now she's working by herself too.
which has
So I
stymied
guess that
all
makes it
Crimson
easier to
Moon
keep things a
related
secret.
projects. This is not a wise move. I have always maintained that placing all our hopes in a single source of power is risky, especially one as poorly understood as this. As well as making ourselves overly reliant on a single resource, we are neglecting other promising technologies. I apologize if this comes across as disrespectful.
Okay, but now I want to know what was going on in Conria that they were so desperate for
If we
power.
really made it there one day, what would we find? And how would we go about taming the unknown? My imagination is endlessly fueled
I
by
mean, the other
questions
side of
such
the
as
portal
these.
was also like not a nice place either. Like it's not a safe haven. So like, oh well, I just realized this. What Thelindis is trying is like doomed on so many levels, and she has like no idea. No idea. That's actually really sad. Like she's placing all her hopes in this thing. It literally could never work out. Wait, where does this go? Let me just go down here. Yeah, okay. I'll just beat this guy up. Oh no! Wait, is this a dead end here? 3, 1, 2. Oh. Dang, okay. What is this symbolic of? Like, Revier's movements of trying to evade the palace guards, I guess? Like, and doing the coup?
For you. I heard you're gonna leave the city with your parents.
That did feel a bit too easy, yeah. Yeah, fair.
Belindis, did you hear about what happened?
I've heard nothing. Revier got back very late last Friday, and he was acting a little unusual, but he slept pretty well, so I'm guessing whatever he did was a good deed. You never saw him, and I don't know what he did. And this conversation never happened. You understand?
Yeah, girl, he told you to not talk about it to anyone.
Don't be silly. I don't know what secrets he does or doesn't have. All I know
Yep.
is he's just a normal
Little
guy.
girl, you gotta learn some plausible deniability.
I don't know. The Revier I know doesn't match the person you all describe. Logically, I should be scared of him. And yet, I don't want to lose him. But enough about that. You should get going, and be careful with the package I gave you. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
What's in it?
Keep it secret, keep it safe. Oh my god, Lord of the Rings. I must say, those are some very ordinary errands. Yeah, yeah, right?
All you need to know is that as long as you keep it safe, then in the future, everyone will be able to
Wait.
see a red moon.
Now that couldn't be the actual moon Meryl. It was like,
You mean our moon?
That's right. Our moon. Promise me you'll look after it.
I promise.
what happened to that? Oh, is that, wait, is that what the Revier is looking for in the current day? Keep it secret, keep it safe, could be a nice slogan. It's from Lord of the Rings, that's why it's what Gandalf says in Fellowship of the Ring to Frodo. Keep it secret, keep it safe. Obviously, he has a much deeper voice than me, but... You haven't watched it? You should. I highly, strongly recommend. And then it's what he says to Frodo right before he's about to leave to, like, do research and figure out what the ring is, and then when he comes back, he's like, is it secret? Is it safe? Let's see, what am I supposed to do here? Oh, okay. We're storming the palace now. I feel like this is not... That's too easy. This probably won't work either. We go backwards? This way? Yeah, I think this is the way to go. WTF, is this Arc Knights? It is, I guess it's a symbolic way of tracing Revier's movements. Oh, wait, I can't smash this? Oh, no. Okay, what do I do then? Okay, oh, I think I just walk here manually. Okay, that thing's a trap.
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this treason? You know what happens to those who betray the throne. Please, don't do this.
Dainsleif couldn't get anyone else to follow him, huh? He couldn't do a speech and like convince his subordinates to follow him. Oh, I guess wait, that's what he's trying now, I guess. He probably should have roped them in sooner, though.
Dane and his group will handle the troops in the palace. Then
Wait, so it was literally just the 5 sinners plus Dainsleif that rebelled against the king.
My job is to enter the prison and rescue Vedifalnir. Stay safe. Wish me luck.
I guess Revier he ended up successfully roping Revier into it after all then. Because Rhaenyra originally like... Oh wait, no. Oh wait, no. This is... Because Rhaenyra's goal is like... the pardon, so maybe that's why he betrays him. Dang. Oh my god, I need to... There's... This is... so much that can happen here. This is like... We've been waiting to find out what happens during this for so long. Oh, Lord of the Rings, I had seen the end of the Fellowship and Beating of Two Towers. Oh, maybe I should do a Lord of the Rings movie night. Seemingly apparently so many people have not seen it. I know Tommy only saw it because I forced her. Oh, that's in the right way. Okay, well. Have I got this one? Okay, yeah, I just walked past this guy, I think. No, oh, that doesn't work either. Oh, I should reset myself by going back to this area. There we go. They do the classics deserve to be seen and known? Alright. Lord of the Rings movie night. Lord of the Rings movie marathon. That'll take a whole day. That's not a movie night. That's a movie day. We would get people to block out an entire Sunday. Lord of the Rings movie day. What should I do? I think I make it to the 6th. Alright, and then can I barge through this 4? Oh, but no, that doesn't work. What if I... Oh wait, it stays gone. Oh wait, I made a mistake. I didn't do that. I shouldn't have gone to the 2. I've seen all of them, director's cuts of that new... Tell me, did you... Well, I just said you only saw them because I forced you. It would be great, honestly.
This place is filthy.
Yes. Lord of the Rings movie day.
Clearly,
We still need to watch a horror movie for October. Okay.
Shred of dignity.
Horror movie suggestions. And we got like 1 week in October left. We got 2 weekends in October left.
Found you. Hello, Mr. Vettelfnir.
It's you.
Nothing.
Surprised? Oh.
Kind of like an echo word. That's an old classic.
Isn't an emotion that prophets feel very often.
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's sheer ignorance. Surprise at just how...
Oh, Vettelfnir did not see his own blindness coming.
I'm curious. What did you
I said it before you said
time?
that. I don't think that's true, but okay.
It wasn't a prophecy. It was a word of warning. Someone had to say it.
Why is Vettelfnir a snake?
The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions. I simply told him that if he continues on this path, Conria will surely fall.
That's It's interesting that his animal is a snake. That's not usually not a good thing.
You in both eyes and locked you away.
Does Alien count? Oh, Alien's another classic.
Dane asked for my help. The court is in complete chaos now, but I'm sure you predicted that.
Everything is
If
transpiring.
you know a horror movie for little Tombo to watch, how about Little Shop of Horrors?
I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable force. I can but lament as the inevitable unfolds.
Yeah, I think Vettelfnir must be the one who was like sealed inside the crystal.
Giving a man the power to see the future there's nothing more for him than slowly crush his spirit.
Forgive my curtness, Vettelfnir.
He has the same
did not suddenly turn on you today. His
attitude, I would say.
You can't have wisdom beyond the reach of your fellow man without attracting his fear and suspicion. There are things the king does not want to see. So, he doesn't want you having visions of them either. He blinded you because he thought this would make the visions stop.
He wasn't entirely wrong. I did indeed lose my power to see the future. Right up until...
Until what?
Yeah.
Just now. I believe I saw something new.
I think Vidolfinir is
could go a lot of different
lying.
ways. 5 of us banded together
think
to storm
he
the
is,
palace, also we could rescue you.
I think he's full of it.
sense hatred in you, but also hope. A desperate hope that with the tyrant deposed,
I think Vidolfinir has
the end
been
of the story.
gearing up
But
for
is
this
not
the whole
end.
time.
It is the beginning of a new chapter in a whole new story. There are many men of honor and courage in this world, Rerir. But you are not one of them. You're not here for justice.
Yeah, read him like a book, huh?
You're here for yourself. Is that a dagger? Interesting. Why not the polearm? It was always your weapon of choice.
He's not
With your
wrong.
abilities, I don't doubt that
He's
you are
not
able to recover
wrong.
some of your sight. But I also doubt that you want to make an enemy of me right now.
Of course not. We're on the same side, aren't we?
We could be. But I need you to be honest with me, Vidolfinir.
Ah, this was why Rerir agreed to go along with this.
You mean your future? With your beloved, Felindis?
Yes. And I know there are bigger things at stake here. A dynasty, a nation, maybe the entire world. But forgive me, I care first and foremost about myself. I can't abandon the one I love to save myself. I just can't do it. But you see a broader picture of the future than I. You see the solutions to the biggest problems
Good
of our
evening.
age.
Hello, Gui Outdoor.
tell me,
Welcome aboard. I am Audire Astra, starship vtuber. When your world reaches its end, I will carry you to fair skies. Now this guy's slightly more interesting after
In
this.
matters
You
of
mean
fate,
Vidolfinir or Rerir?
Answers are either right or wrong. What will be and what will not. Maybe you are willing to pay a certain price in the pursuit of happiness, but unfortunately, fate does not.
I don't think. I mean, I think it's hard to know if he is being honest in anything he says. Like, there's a certain type of prophet who it's not that they see, well, when they say they see the future, what they're actually saying, they're telling people what they need to hear in order to make the future that they see happens. So I don't know if Vidolfinir is that kind of prophet. I don't know if I have a feeling he planned this out long in advance.
That is the cruelest thing
But yet,
about fate.
the thing is, how do I tell he knows the
It is
future?
unmoved
Well,
by
the
your
people in Conria seem to believe he tells the future. So he's either like an actual prophet or he's just like really good at planning things and knowing what's going to happen.
Can't be true.
Vetter has such a soothing voice, him a natural make for PKSMR. Thank you. Like a rare lord so much, we finally got a Genshin villain. We did not have one since Sumeru.
I know it's your voice
I
that I
did see in leaks that the Torre is returning in a couple patches as a boss.
Power, so I can protect the things I love. You show me disaster, but you won't show me how to avoid it? Why? Why are you doing all this?
Yeah, that's what I think of it.
In your head. So, you hear it too? The voice that steals your mind, gains your trust, and drives you crazy. It turns out that we are not so different, you and I.
You see that too? You gotta prepare your Colette. Oh, it's so funny to fight him with Colette. Hey, I'll take any excuse to beat the Tory's ass. You haven't forgotten what he was doing to Colette? Yes, we got manga readers. We got multiple manga readers here.
Vidolfinir just broke into the strangest smile I've ever seen in my life, as if he'd discovered some monumental secret. But then he suddenly switched to looking extremely weary.
Green Goblin mask? Oh, he said the thing turns out we are not so different. You are. So it was the Abyss talking to him all
to you is as
along.
follows. You must persevere. Whatever trials and tribulations you may
And that
face,
open air is full of that.
steadfast in the belief that they are your path to
Making a hyper bloom team just to use Kale on him. I could. Oh wait. I could like I could swap in Kale for Nahida on my Neela Bloom team. I mean, it wouldn't be the most effective, but it's Kale.
For as
You
long
gotta
as you live,
find a way.
your story with Thelindis shall not come to an end. That is the only chance you have of fighting back against fate. It is up to you whether you believe my words. Regardless, that is all I will say on the matter. I have no right to intervene any further.
I think it's interesting because Vidolfo, he's not just a snake. He's a snake that's impaled on a star. And I think that might be a reference to the fact that he did not get like... He's not one of the sinners who got like a good ending. He got like imprisoned in crystal or something.
Thank you for setting me free.
I mean, a little compliment since your hyperbloom has llama and I know.
I will tell you one
If I
more
know,
thing that you
hopefully
cannot
still
afford to
and
ignore.
story bosses are usually pretty easy, so...
Just then, a strange wave of energy rippled through the city. We had no idea what it could mean.
If I were you, I would head to the Universitas Magistrorum.
I think the vet created the Order of the Abyss. He's associated. I don't remember. I'd have to look that up.
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again very soon, Rerir.
Whatever Vetiver
Oh my god.
I didn't even help him out of the prison. There was no time to lose.
Yeah, Vet was... Okay, so like Vet was probably like the first person to make contact with the Abyss. Well, maybe the King was the first person to make contact with the Abyss. Well, we don't know who the first, but... I mean, there's still a deeper question, like, what is the Abyss? Oh.
Is this Rheindaughters doing? Universitas Magistrorum.
Oh, we got... Wait. Let me bring out my Nefer here. We got some combat.
That reminds me of a rumor I once
I just finished building Nefer today.
Mechanisms in the palace and around the city. No one knows where they are or what kind of power they hold. But if they were
This
ever
is
gonna
my
activate,
chance.
it would probably be on a night like tonight.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Don't let them anywhere near you.
Save me!
Don't,
I can't!
but them? Who's them? I think Ved created the Order of the... Where's the current leader? Oh, well, the current leader is the, Traveler's sibling, so...
That sounded like an explosion.
The question is, did the Abyss corrupt them, or were these shitty people before the corruption?
Really went through with it. What other means does the king have at his disposal? They must run.
I mean, probably both. Like, Servalogi was probably always an asshole. I mean, they all seem like they were all assholes before the Abyss even got involved. Like, Rheindaughtr likes doing, like Rheindaughtr is basically female Dottore. Raptar is like a slimy git, which we know. Servalogi is like a violent maniac. Alright, let me swap to the Nefer team. Wait, how do I choose my party here? Wait, are they not gonna let me change my party? Where? No, I don't want to leave the mode. How do I change my... You bought a rifle to a... Yeah. I mean, I think my Nefer team's gonna be pretty good too, but... How do I change? I need a Hydro. If I had one Hydro on this team, I could make the Nefer work, but like how... Why would... Oh my god, this annoys me. I wonder if Elliott's gonna redeem them. I don't know. God, no. I don't think any of these people can be redeemed. None of these people are redeemable. The sinners are sinners for a reason. What? I see no they removed the option to change my party. Like, if you brought like the wrong party here, what the hell are you supposed to do? What the hell, Genshin? There's gotta be a way. I'm just missing it.
Hear the echoes of the fulfill our pact. You two.
Anyways, time to like obliterate these guys. Oh, he avoided the burst.
Bring it. Get to work.
I want to use Never, but like this team does not fucking work without Bloom. Like she doesn't do anything without a Hydro character. Ah, I'm so sad. Having the 5 stars with Doom Fury. Dude, we are so far beyond redemption. We're at redemption equals death at best. And also, I don't think there's any way to undo Abyss corruption. They seem pretty evil, like what Sonovi did to Skirk was Kuro Granddaughter. Well, it's Rhino. Yeah, like they're all clearly evil. Like all of them, like Revere might actually be like the most morally upstanding out of all of them, in that he has like a normal human moral compass. I don't think any of the others, like Revere is the human out of them. All the others are like, they are just outright like evil villains. Revere is just a dude. The rest of them are like different variations of psychotic evil villains. Like how fictional villains usually are.
At the
But I didn't. Oh,
why now?
Thank you, Rafe. Wait, so the king's defense mechanisms was just to like summon abyss monsters?
It's no use. The table won't hold out much longer. The weapons. Where are the weapons? Of course.
I mean, they call him mad,
The
but
lab
that's
equipment was
just
upgraded
really
after the
dumb.
inspection last week, but the new weapons haven't been allocated yet. I'm done for.
Also, what they previously did wasn't enough. Rare is now trying to destroy a whole nation. I mean, I think this is like the most morally defensible thing Rare has done. Like, overthrowing the king of Conria, like the king of Conria is very definitely going to destroy the nation. Like, we know that for a fact. Trying to overthrow the king of Conria is like the morally the best thing Revere's done in this story so far. Other than like letting that one little girl go.
Stay back.
Now, yeah, we saw what he did in this quest. That you don't know what his evil is, and Proptar, you don't know these things for a time. Yeah, basically Proptar is like clearly like a very corrupt, slimy git. Ved is some kind of like he's I think I think Ved seems to have been like behind planning all of this whole thing. Like he's like corrupting Revere, or like he's like responsible for the abyssal power, or at least has some degree of responsibility. Oh, cutscene time.
Revere.
Oh, not me. You mean not quite. Oh.
Your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave.
Wait, the one is finally open.
Need to lie to
The
me
moon gate?
anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution.
She found a way to open the portal after
I
a
know how
while.
to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire.
I did not see that coming. I thought
But until
she had
then,
no chance.
I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
I'm like, you can't hit him with that.
No, don't do it! Cylinders! Cylinders!
So this whole time he has been seeking to break into the moon space to bring Thalindus back.
I won't do it!
That's what he's been after.
Exactly. A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the
The ends up having to kill his brother is gonna be so. I don't think his brother doesn't die, does he?
Tell me!
Come to the palace. Join us.
Oh, this is oh. I guess this is when it happens.
Step forth and take your share.
Oh,
You made it.
ah, damn. Oh my god, Dane's the voice there, that hurt. Oh, that hurt.
Flindus.
Yep.
Were you daydreaming?
What? Was all a dream? What? No way, right?
You still remember?
Wait, no, they're in freaking.
That
This is freaking Celestia. Isn't this freaking Celestia? With the pillars? And the stairs?
You mean
And the paths?
the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a
Is this
good
a
place
okay?
to
This gotta be a dream. This part's gotta be a
Maybe in
dream.
the garden?
But why the fuck are they
were
in
you thinking
Celestia?
of a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice.
Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, this is like Rivera's dream, I think. The dream is saying what really happened. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Oh, and this is when he becomes the Rivera we know. He do be looking much better with the white hair. He do be looking much better with the white hair.
You can give me your answer.
Okay, so this is what they mean by he fell into the moon's reflection. That mean that at 4:30 it caused him to come out of your ears?
So that's how the Raker of Solnari was born. A monster created by circumstance is a monster all the same.
Exactly. Like, Rahir was just a dude, but still, he's still, like, evil.
Right now,
The fact that he had, like, slightly more moral compass than the rest of them does not make him any better. Or does not make him not evil.
in a nutshell, the story of Conria is what happens when the truth falls by the wayside. Everyone tells little white lies, and before long, you have a huge pack of lies that destroys
Oh god, that's not relevant to anything going on today.
His past is filled with sorrow, but the tale of any fallen civilization is
It's running down the path of villainy who does sometimes give you but if evil, why hot? If evil, why hot?
Everyone, I'm back. Can I get a standing ovation?
How are you holding up? Feeling okay?
She's
Because evil and hot so low.
Boss is a pro.
Yes, I'm fine. You will have seen the events of Rarir's life through my thoughts. It's now clear that he is just a regular nobody, driven by personal tragedy, as he said himself.
Regular nobody. Wow. Nobody has anything good to say about Maria or Jesus Christ.
They did give us a clear glimpse into his life in Conria. However, I would not consider Rarir to be a nobody. He was deeply involved in the events of that era. Yet, when
Leave it to Lama to be the nicest person to Revere.
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles again. Is this you urging me not to abandon the people of Nodcry in their hour of need?
That's not what I meant. Although I do hope you choose to remain a part of the plan. Without you, the mission ahead will be all but impossible.
How far am I
that I respond better
from
to
the end? Because this is like gone on longer than I expected. I was able to finish the first part of
now
in about this much time, so I'm hoping the ending comes up
stuck to the
soon.
rules of the ceremony and kept your mouth shut the entire time. Bravo.
Cool. So, can you fill me in on the deets now? Most of what I saw went right over my head.
Here we go with the simple explanation for the people who can't read.
Worry. But let's meet up with the others first. It will save me narrating it twice.
This guy rolled a 1 on a d20 for every single event in his life. Jesus, it'd be hard to be so pity much.
Yes, boss. Let me get that door
I
for
mean,
ya.
he did land a pretty cute babe. He did get a pretty cute girl.
For a moment there, I was worried you'd forgotten about the first clause of your employment contract.
That was like the one good thing that happened in his life.
Forgive my curiosity, but
Your Wi-Fi is struggling.
what does the
Aww.
first clause say?
Still diving into the path I feel like we're long. I'm pretty surprised I'm not close at this point.
Stuff that boss is too lazy to do
It's like
for
we
herself.
found out a lot about. We might have to do another stream next week.
Yada yada.
When does the Star Rail patch come out? Because I like, as much as I like this, the Star Rail takes precedent for me. Star Rail patch 3.7 release date. Wednesday the 5th of... Okay, we got a week. Okay. If I'm not able to finish this today, I won't feel too bad about finishing this next week.
Rest assured that the curatorium.
By the way, out of curiosity, what does the stream title mean? It's referring to how all the little babies in non-cry are ganging up to jump Marier's ass.
In any case, I've hardly
Because they're all so much weaker than him. It's a reference to the hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby
Flint's
meme.
and Varka lounging about in their chairs, enjoying a leisurely cup of tea. There's nothing I dislike more than other people enjoying themselves while I'm hard at work.
Like less than 2. Yeah, okay. I was supposed to see if I would be able to finish this next week.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh. I guess we're still going
to
then.
disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Are we? I hear Sumeru music. Are we in Sumeru now?
Don't worry.
I think we're in Nefer's memories now. I'm assuming.
Kind of boss, and it would go against the curatorium's
Because
labor
I'm basing that just off the music right now.
I'm sorry. What did you hear me say? I wasn't talking about labor policy.
Wait. How long have I been standing here?
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago.
Is any of this real?
Boss, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back inside the office.
What the hell is going on here?
Hallucinated? But how?
Do you think you'll have time to feel the pain if you take the hydro bomb? Absolutely not. If you're... Okay, it depends on distance. Like, if you've been like at point blank range, no. You would never know what happens.
My will alone. All thoughts and
By the way, you're going to
actions
sleep now. Have a lovely time. Thank you very much for stopping by, Akaido. Sleep well.
Everything in here?
More or less. But yes, it's a special technique of mine.
If I happen to be awake, you'll come back next stream. Yeah, I will be streaming again tomorrow. I think it'll be Hollow Knight.
Only once.
How do you get your hands on an H-bomb?
I used the chess set.
Is there any similarity between what happened then and
You
what's
either gotta be
happening
the U.S. government, or you either gotta be like
suppose my thoughts are a little
a government, or I
was
know, a
also
very
the
rich
case
and
my
powerful
first
terrorist
time.
organization.
Is there anything I can do to help?
The first clause of your contract clearly states that I only need your help with things that I'm too lazy to do myself.
Meaning you're not feeling lazy right now?
Meaning this is not something Yehoda can help with. The chess set is a personal treasure that I alone understand. I must be the one to find our way out of here.
Boss, it's fine. mean, really?
Oh, is that why
meaningful.
it had chess symbolism earlier?
Oh, listen to you.
With Revered's backstory.
Whatever would I do without you, Yehoda?
What?
Yes, really. Where would I ever find another employee as obedient and servile as you? God forbid anything ever happens to you.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I was thinking of fetching some water. There's gotta be a source around here somewhere.
Do you die of dehydration
Everyone find
in a memory?
someplace comfortable to take a rest. We gotta conserve our energy. Even though all this chess malarkey doesn't exist in a physical sense, mentally speaking, it's
Okay,
all real.
okay, thank you.
And so
So
is our
this
tiredness
does
and
explain it.
fatigue.
Dang,
Don't
what's
wanna
dang,
dismiss mental
Tommy?
fatigue. Just because it isn't physical doesn't
Mental
mean it's any less
dehydration.
serious.
We got mental
Anyway, I
dehydration.
got your backs, so don't worry about a thing.
Don't I have the best employees? Jealous much?
Like the Yehoda thing?
If we can find a suitable time, I'd love to borrow Yehoda for a day to help out at the Frost Moon.
If only you were as obedient and servile, Tommy.
To that, Boss Nefer.
Oh, Lauma. Have I ever told you just how pretty you are? Beauty runs from the tips of your antlers to the depths of your imagination.
This is a line. This is a line I saw some lesbian people going crazy about on Twitter. With no reading comprehension is dead, replaced by
Time to
Yuri.
rally, everyone. Follow me.
Like you're so busy with the Yuri, you don't even notice that she's being sarcastic.
As we continue our journey, the same
Does
rules
not-
will apply.
Only
That
sees
means stay focused and no talking, no
their
matter
eyes
what we
see a woman calling another woman beautiful, and you don't notice it's dripping with sarcasm.
You have my word that I will get us all out of here.
Fucking lesbians, I swear. What's the word? Is there a word for like
Not a good sign.
like for Joshis or for Yaoi? Is there like a lesbian Yuri version? From
I
Joshi?
wasn't expecting visitors at this hour. Wait, is that?
Hime Joshi? I've never heard of that before.
There you are. Sinue's been looking for you all day. I think he has some news for you.
Oh yeah? What were you doing just
I
now,
was just
Uncle
about to
Retinue?
say this must be
Hiding
Never's
away some more
childhood because
loose
she's like short. We're getting very short
know I saw
perspective
some
here.
Laura.
What do you mean loose change? Oh, come on.
What do you mean? You don't remember that? Oh, that, huh?
You saw nothing.
Hmm? What are you talking about? Red? Talk about Peppy. I guess this is her childhood.
Hey, kid. Mind telling me what Sinuhe's been up to recently? I'm trying to get in his good books and I need a way in.
I never knew any of terms off the top of your yeah, so Fujoshi is like a woman who's like really into yaoi. Like hates real men, loves yaoi.
Showcase it at the next festival.
Oh, okay.
A new song.
Never was
huh?
a Dendro character. She was small until she got watered. She was small until she had to leave the desert to grow up.
Says my dad's looking for me.
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there warming up my vocal cords.
But Fujoshi, you know, also loves romantic EF. Well, classically, stereotypically, Fujoshi is like hate real men. They love the idea of sex, but not like actual sex, as like how the anime trope usually works. Obviously, actual real life Fujoshis differ.
Hi, Dad.
There is more
Uncle Retinue
variation.
said you were looking for me.
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner, you could have shared the spoils of war with me.
Is this her dad?
War? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
Hair has like his hair like a little greenish tint to it. So I think this is her dad.
Speech. The aftermath of a sandstorm is no time to be
It
waiting.
reminds me of the sometimes annoying lesbian best friend trope.
I was talking about our war.
Do you have any
against
examples of this, Cole?
I went out to fix our
can't,
water
off the
supply
top of my head, I
problem,
can't think of anything with a
and now
lesbian
I'm
best
back.
friend.
Which means...
We have a well.
I do know of some, like, gay best
That's
friends.
right. I found a new one and brought back as much water as I could carry. It should last us for a good while.
Yeah, barely noticed the green shit. Yeah, it's very subtle.
Blasted sandstorms, our wells wouldn't be caving in. You wouldn't be spending all your time out searching for new water sources.
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be leading us out of hardship and poverty. Onto better things. You know how
Oh, okay, we are getting Nefer's tragic backstory here, because she's the banner character. This is gonna take a while, okay?
Squeezed into these halls.
I'll probably end the stream once we finish with Nefer's...
If it wasn't for the endless
whatever this part then, because... Yeah, I think we have a way to go
I
then.
started working with some folks from the
It happens so
academia a
often
few
in
months
romance
back.
manga. Oh,
They gave me some contacts in return for my assistance in the desert.
not familiar with... Well, I don't read romance manga, so...
So you're the
There's often a
academia's
Yuri-loving
helper
female
now?
best friend to the main female character who also hates the main male character because of it. Oh, yeah, I guess if you're... If you're reading,
Partnership. It's nothing bad, okay? We've been isolated here in the desert.
Yeah, if you're reading stories of
Seeking
female
opportunities
protagonists, that makes
elsewhere is
sense.
the best thing for us, and the fastest way to progress.
So, do you get anything good out of being a special ambassador?
Of course.
Back-to-back tragic
My
backstories,
luck's
yeah.
improving all
Well,
the
hopefully
time.
Nefer is less of a terrible person than
Swear I'm
Rear.
gonna lead us out of this place. We'll find somewhere new. Somewhere better.
Also, it's kind of noting Nefer's tribe is very pale for desert dwellers. Most of the Subaru desert dwellers are a little browner than this. I wonder if they're gonna bring that up at all. Well, it is a Hollywood. I mean, they're pale even by the standards they've established.
That's our well, and you know it. You stole from us. Well, you've gone from chief to thief, and now you have to face the consequences.
Did you really think you could take our water without permission?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Nefer the way she is, but finding out she's from, like, the desert does make a little does break the previously established
They said it was all news to them. You're a liar and a cheat.
Rules of the world. Having darker skin while keeping that green will still be a bigger reason. I'm gonna say no. Actually, Nefer's very like her outfit is like a very dark green, and it contrasts better with pale skin.
Strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars.
Like I told you before,
The desert
like
dwellers' weapons
you
of
need
choice.
balanced character designs need contrast, and that contrast usually comes from either the outfit, the skin, or the hair. So what you tend to see, like, have you seen that, like, there's like one like black character in the new Pokemon game that's been going around. It's like she's very dark skinned, and then she has this very light pink hair and outfit. Again, that's contrast. And that's what you tend to see. Characters with dark skin will tend to have light hair and light outfits, and/or light outfits, and then characters with very dark outfits and dark hair will tend to have pale skin, just for contrast.
I'm writing to you because I need some help.
Bright green will be contrast. Yeah, but my point is that while keeping the green, you'd have to change the green to balance out the shading. That's my point. You can't you can't just change a character's skin color and you will not keep the same feel. But they will be unbalanced in terms of their vibrance. I've made this point to you before.
You told me to write to you if I ever needed help. You said you'd be my ally in the academia.
That's why a lot of darker skinned characters tend to get gray and white. Yeah, exactly.
I urgently need you to formally
I know you
recognize
have, but
my
I think our
title of
green is
special
bright enough.
ambassador and send some of your people to assist me for a few days. It's the only way I can.
I'm not gonna lie, Tommy. I don't think
decision
you have
and
the
prevents
best
them from retaliating.
aesthetic sense when it comes to character design.
This is an emergency.
Looks like this letter never got sent. The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was trampled into the ground. It's badly defaced.
You have
Some parts are barely legible.
made some questionable choices.
What a ridiculous lie the surviving Shimti tell. Their whole village was butchered over a sip of water.
Oh, so there's the tragic backstory. I guess Nefer was the sole survivor.
Ah, officer. Welcome. Welcome to our humble village.
I thought you would at least have the courtesy to provide some respectable libations.
An
This is the
Ahamada.
finest wine Aru village has to offer. I promise.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of this entire endeavor.
Ah, so
highly
Nefer
doubt
went from a
anyone in
desert
this
to
desert
actually study at the
possesses
Academia. That explains why. That explains some
Then in our
things.
God. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her away from this place. Give her a chance. Don't let her talent go to waste.
Imagine if that was poisoned.
don't recognize
Well, I wouldn't help them to
Nora,
poison.
she showed up here a few days ago and we took her in. She's a really bright kid. Please help. I'm begging you.
So, where are you from?
Nowhere special. Just a sand dune.
What about the rest of your
It's already sounding
How many of you are there?
Young Nefer sounds very mature for her age.
Just the one.
When are we gonna start drinking wine instead of water again? Cole, how much do you think wine costs?
It's only you?
Correct.
So, no brothers, no sisters, no mother or father?
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers and my sisters. Apart from that,
I would not want to sleep on a bed of sand. You see me get all sorts of places. And for some reason, that pause while the camera focused on the guy going over to something made you think of that. It really emphasized it, huh? Oh wait, I know why. It's because Nefer's tribe died over having no water. So it emphasized his ability to drink water. I see.
Never.
Doesn't matter when the water is too toxic to drink.
Rather fair-skinned for a desert
Where
dweller.
Oh my god, he actually lampshaded it. I was not expecting that. They just straight out said it. Has he been seen the tense moments of character drinking something in particular? Yeah, I think they really focused on that because of the dramatic irony. But Nefer's tribe died because they couldn't get any water.
Issued already. Please read through the materials thoroughly, conduct your own additional research, and then write an essay on the
So
topic.
why are you expecting
Yes,
the water to
Professor,
get too
I'm aware.
toxic to drink?
I just
Cole?
had a couple more questions I wanted
I mean,
to
I
get
know
your
all
perspective
America's
on.
infrastructure is crumbling, but I don't think it's gonna get that bad that quick.
Oh, please ask away.
Well, I saw the other students' problem sheets, and I couldn't help but notice that my assignment is much easier than theirs.
Oh,
Do you
Nefer.
really think I'm a weak student?
A weak student? Goodness, no. Quite the opposite. You have a sharp mind. Almost.
Is that not what is going to happen? Well, maybe eventually.
I think what you're saying is a weak student wouldn't have noticed the discrepancy. And if they did, they certainly wouldn't complain about the lighter workload.
Probably not anytime soon,
You
though.
see, sharp as they come. You see things the way they are, and I'm sure you know why they're like that.
Because of where I come from. Because I'm different.
I'm sorry, Nefer. I don't like it any more than you do.
Do you have a policy of giving easier? The Academia has
You said you
DEI?
had a couple of questions. What's the other one?
I wanted to check. If someone sent me a letter to the Academia, where do I go to collect it?
Ah, your family wrote to you.
The academia was doing
as long as they
DEI?
put your name on the
Never's a
envelope,
DEI?
Someone should hand it right to you.
She's a DEI student?
Not exactly. It's not even a recent letter. I was just curious where the mail would end up if no one collects it.
The House of Dana, I expect. I know there's a box for unclaimed mail somewhere in there, probably sitting on a shelf. Whatever you're looking for, that'd be the place to start.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Professor.
Oh, don't mention it.
Dang,
Honestly,
but never grew up fast,
feel
huh?
like I failed you.
She grew
I'm
up,
supposed to be your teacher, but I haven't taught you anything.
like a dendro like a plant. She just, the moment she got somewhere with water, she just sprouted.
Hey, don't say that. You're
Yes,
a great
wow,
teacher,
she used to be
and you do
so
your best
nice.
for all your students. But the rules are the rules. You're not allowed to teach students like me. It's not just the academia either. The whole world bends over backwards for the
Oh wait,
successful.
is it actually
and leaves the
reverse
losers to
DEI?
suffer and die.
Is that why Nahida is so small? So Nahida is specifically small because she's not very powerful.
Oh, my dear child.
Because she hasn't accumulated
you've given
enough
up on life
dendro power.
I haven't.
So she's
I
small.
just think that if you want to make it in this world, you have to find a way to become successful.
Ah, okay, so this explains. So this is why she went to Nagkurai. Dang, you just leave the letters in a box over
This
here?
must be it. A big cardboard box full of unclaimed mail. And probably some letters that ended up here by mistake.
When does a
too.
help fill it with
Let's
magic?
take a look.
Damn, that is a very dangerous joke to make about someone of Nahida's size. And it's not a joke you want me go around making lightly.
A dilapidation survey from Port Ormos. Looks like it's from a core of 30
In this day and
representative.
age.
What a strange thought. A bunch of mercs losing sleep over rundown buildings. This one was never even opened. I guess the
Be very careful about who you make jokes like that around.
Say about anything. Who was it addressed to? I don't recognize the name.
Oh wait, we're getting the same letter mechanic from Revere's backstory earlier.
Sage. The title is Changes Observed in Such.
I don't think I care about that.
Guided by the incense, we became lost somewhere in the forest. In clinical terms, these symptoms fit the description. For example, this seems like something the academic. Wait, what's this written on the back? It's so small. The note says, the sender authored this letter while under the influence of mushroom.
Oh, she's like finding about
one is addressed to
academia corruption and
a few words of
whatchamacallit,
protest regarding
hypocrisy.
recent change. In recent years, the academia has taken on a small number of students.
This is a letter complaining about the DEI. This is the Sumeru right-wingers complaining about DEI.
These students have not, in fact, been provided
It's actually the opposite.
opportunities that are,
It's the opposite. It's complaining they're not giving enough
as
DEI.
well as receiving dumbed-down assignments and perfunctory tutoring. They do not even have full access to the Akasha system. Education
So
is the
they're
fundamental
left-wingers
purpose of
complaining
this
they're
institution,
not
which should go
DEIing
without
enough.
saying in a nation whose founding
Okay, so like yes,
virtues
Tommy?
are knowledge and wisdom. I ask you, is the lip service we pay to the policy of education for desert students truly the standard of pedagogy to which the academia aspires? As Grand Sage, policy decisions are your prerogative. I do hope you will get... And the sender is... I didn't realize anyone else even knew how bad students like me have it in this place. So this is where letters from the Sage of Spontamod end up? Whatever. I'm not exactly holding out hope that I can't believe how much discarded mail there is. I don't believe for 1 second that any human being has sat down and read through all the documents in this place.
But a shade of green is fine for the most part.
Much free time on their hands.
Again, it wouldn't be if you made her significantly darker.
Wait.
I mean, if it's... It depends on how much. But like, her green is already very dark. And of course, I would be right back at the bottom of the pile. Clearly, no one gave this letter so much as a first glance, let alone a second. The handwriting of the owl looks very familiar.
My name is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. I was the one who came to you in your call. I don't know how well you remember it now, but I brought you to safety and gave you some water.
Dark on dark feels like a design misstep.
You seemed very pleased and told me your name.
It's not, I wouldn't say I missed it, but it conveys a different feeling.
In my tribe,
like,
learning a person's true name is
good artists can break the rules.
And I therefore
breaking the rules has certain effects, and if those are the effects you want to achieve them, it's fine. But it gives the character a different feel.
Lives a harsh nomadic existence in the desert.
And the primary gloom's a bit darker than you remember. Yeah, no, it's a very dark green. Like her dad's hair is actually like so dark it like almost looks black.
This brings me to my there was a terrible sandstorm a few days ago, which blocked up the well in our land. To ensure my people's survival, I had no the Eob and Un. I found a well belonging to the Eob.
Did I mean to skip all that?
Water. When we met, you assured me that you would be my ally in the academia. I would like to take you up on that offer, because I really need your help. I wonder if you could send an academia representative to meet with me. That aside,
oh man,
the last time you were here,
her dad was a desperate, definitely like trying the long shot here.
And I told you a little about my daughter, Nefer. We have next to...
From the outset, the academia never took you seriously. Those things they promised were just empty words. I doubt they even remember the name Sinuhe. And you were
yeah, the academia was kind of assholes to the desert dwellers.
The better. You swore you'd lead us to a better place one day. You spoke with such conviction, like you were the most powerful chief in the whole desert. You liar. You lied about everything. You promised the world.
And this is why Nefer is obsessed with gathering power.
Who fell for it? Just me, by the looks of it. Despite your best efforts. Which makes you a pathetic liar. You weren't even any good at it. I think I'll take over from here. Let me show you.
Yeah, this is her motivation to start gathering power and resources. I don't want to be deceived. I mean, she's saying it's more just like she wants the power to be able to make what she wants happens. If you're delusional enough, reality will bend to your will. That is not how it works.
Thanks for everything you've done.
Nefer? You packed your bags. Where are you going?
She had a friend.
Something's
she had a friend. Aww.
Gonna head back and deal with it.
So this is when she moves out to not cry.
This was a hard-won opportunity for you. You know that better than I do.
It was. But it doesn't matter. I have more important things to deal with and they can't wait. Oh, and I didn't want to overfill my bags, so I left some incense on your desk. What's wrong? I thought you liked incense. Although, I did read somewhere in the House of Dana that
if you're a delusional, then you have a higher chance to achieve your goal. I don't think she will. Nefer's entire tribe was already wiped out.
You're just letting me have it? But you said it's a rare and valuable commodity.
I think there's enough depth in her backstory.
I lied. It's not rare at all. There's this bunch of ruins near my hometown that are practically overgrown with this plant. It's not worth much. Keep it. It's fine.
She's lying. I'm pretty sure she's lying here.
All right. That's all.
She is definitely lying. Trying to be nice. Oh,
Don't
that's
forget
never.
me, okay?
She.
We're more than just classmates,
She.
right?
She's.
We're friends.
She's nice, but doesn't want to be seen as nice.
I'll remember you. I lied again. That incense is worth a fortune, and it's a rare
Yeah, I
find
knew
even
it.
in those ruins.
I knew it.
And as for remembering her, I have far too much to do when I get back. No time to reminisce. I'll be lucky if I even make it through this alive. But either way, I expect I'll forget you pretty quickly.
Ouch. What if he meets her again? What if he meets her at the end of this? Yeah, she doesn't have enough attachment to Kevin. Yeah, she hasn't. They haven't been together long enough. I think that was just like a one-off NPC. Wait. Is she planning revenge? She's gonna wipe out the tribes that wiped her out? Wiped out her tribe? They're gonna be like, who's this girl? I don't remember anyone looking like that. Oh wait, I think I get it. Wait, is the reason why they're pale because they live underground?
So,
Like, because these tribes like live underground, so...
since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a big business deal to be made.
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one they sent. Not all special ambassadors share my admiration for the Eab people. The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert reduced the once great civilizations of this region to rubble and sand.
What kind of ridiculous flattery is this girl? You don't gotta praise them that much. What the hell is this? What the fuck is this?
Beginning in obscurity,
You're laying it on way too thick, girl. You gotta get better at lying.
So, you do know who you're dealing with.
Okay, this guy's stupid.
Well is the perfect
He is stupid, he's falling for it.
It used to belong to the Unut, but it looks like you have control over it now.
You're not wrong. But I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to flatter us.
Okay, yeah, okay, look, he knows it's flattery,
I
right?
came to bring you some very
he can't be that
some
dumb.
information that recently came to light, which might just be your ticket to freedom. Records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain well currently under Eab control is built on top of some ancient ruins. These ruins are of great archaeological interest.
Is she gonna trick them into the ruins and then like bury them in there?
And I'm confident that this is the well in question. The Academia is offering 50 million mora in return for excavation rights.
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say, 50 million's a little low, don't you think?
Don't get greedy, Eab. We know far more than you think. We know that you seized this well by force. Wasn't that the first
Maybe
step
she's
in your
tricking
rise
them
to
into
power?
destroying their own well?
To drive away the Unut and steal their water supply?
Maybe. But they have more than one
So
well.
what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. The Academia is only
So her story's gonna be about the
interested in
cycle
dealing
of
with the
hatred
de
and
facto
revenge.
power holders
I
in
think
the
she's
region.
gonna end the
I
cycle.
hope I am making
I have a feel.
myself clear.
Their mistake was that they left a survivor.
And I hope your words
I
are
don't
true.
think she's about to leave any
If I find
survivors.
out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down every one of your people and make you watch as I cut their heads off one by one.
I assure you, Chief, that would not be in your long-term interests. You don't want to make an enemy of the Academia. You see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the rainforest, but surely even you recognize an ambassador's attire.
Oh, is this the reason for her fancy
What does a
clothes?
barbarian like you have to lose anyway? You really think the Sumeru Academia would bother to come all this way just to lie
Dang.
to you?
She is
We have more important things to worry about.
She's playing with words
All right,
there,
I
huh?
take your point. The Academia is the highest authority in the land. I'm sure you're trustworthy people. In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent news. In fact, it calls for
That
a
is a
celebration.
very big change of tone.
Would you do us the honor of staying a while and enjoying some EAB hospitality?
What's going on here?
I am partial to wine myself, and I trust you are as well. So
How
let's
how
indulge in a
dark is
few
this about
drinks
to get?
together, in celebration of this momentous occasion.
Later, the EAB drink the night away. The prospect of their new wealth is almost as intoxicating as the wine, but when a new day dawns, it brings some shocking news. Uh-oh.
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've taken the well.
What?
Ah.
Stand there, take it back.
She must have gone to the Unut first and told them.
Confidence in the EAB's military superiority.
She went to the Unut first. She's gonna have them kill each other over the well.
Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal, they seize the well.
She must have gone to the. She got to the. Went to the Unut first.
I don't think so.
I am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holders. If you cannot regain control over the well,
Okay, so she's gonna wipe them both out, and they're not even gonna know it was her.
Give me some time. I swear.
And that's how she avoids getting them getting revenge on her.
I will wait here for an update.
If there is a traitor, I will find them. In the meantime, make yourself at home. I'll report back as soon as I have an update.
Much obliged. Wow. All it took was a few words and I've got him wrapped around my finger. What an amazing feeling.
So,
Ah, yes, her rise to power.
the Academia would rather negotiate with our tribe instead of
Yeah,
the
as I
EAB.
said, she went to them first.
Murderers who don't listen to reason. And now they have the gall to interfere
She's showing
in
so
our
much
research
discipline.
projects in the
Yeah,
desert region.
this is her
So
start
let
of
me ask you,
darkness.
Chief, if you were the Academia, what would you do?
Kill them all. Of course.
Precisely. The Academia does not tolerate those who stand in our way.
I feel like that's not what the Academia would do.
For too long, and our patience is wearing thin. At the same time, there is simply no way that the Academia can be seen to be intervening in desert affairs. I'm sure you understand where I'm coming from.
We have our own rules out here. If the rainforest dwellers raised arms against a desert tribe, you'd start a bloody war.
Right. We can't confront them ourselves, but we can support their enemies. The Unut have always had strained relations with the EAB, which makes you our natural allies. Natural ally. Weren't the EAB your allies once? You were quick to send them after us to protect your interests back when we stole that water. And now look at you. You're at each other's throats.
Okay. Okay. I just realized. So there's actually like a story reason why she has to be pale. Because if she wasn't pale, you would not be able to pass for a Sumuru Academia Special Ambassador. So that she actually in order for this to work, she actually has to have pale skin.
The Academia wishes to collaborate.
If she looked if she had like the dark-skinned desert dweller, she wouldn't be able to pull this off.
We are asking for excavation rights to that well, and our offer is 50 million mora.
Say no more. I believe we have an understanding.
Does that justify it though?
Good.
I mean,
Then I
I don't
you
really
get
think
to
it's a
work.
big deal either way.
Get us access to that well, and the mora's yours. You see?
Because I think at the end of the day, as far as it's a fictional setting. They can be any skin color as long as it looks good. I will poke fun at Hoyo over it, but over the skin color thing. But at the end of the day, I'm not like actually that big on the. Oh my god, never! Holy shit! Full yandere.
Look at yourself.
I agree, but if that is the reason, I just feel a little cheap. I don't think that's the reason. I'm okay. I'm like, I'm. Okay, I will say I'm 100% sure on this. They designed her the way they did, just because it looked good, just aesthetically speaking. I'm like 100% sure that was their main concern. They started with the design, the aesthetic design first, and then they wrote the story later.
The monsters who destroyed my home, they're just ordinary, petty human beings. What a joke.
I mean, same with Revere now.
I think we're even now. Maybe I've even done the desert a favor. It's a better place without all these people around. Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, our tribespeople would still be alive. In this dog-eat-dog world, a chief needs to be tough to survive. But you couldn't do what had to be done. So I did it for you.
Nefer, it's okay. All of this is in the past now.
I believe I remember you promising to remain silent.
Yeah, but even so...
They found out about her tragic backstory. You got this. Oh, that's it. I understand. Oh my god, we're putting so much pressure on her. Oh my god.
To a completely different topic. So, anyway, that's enough of that. When are we getting out of this place? Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired. Oh, Lauma, you tired?
Yes. If we can find somewhere to sit down, I could certainly do with a rest.
Laima's really exposed to a sandstorm.
There should be a temple just up ahead.
She's not got a lot of coverage. Is this situation about to reach a conclusion?
Really? A temple? That's where this story ends? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
I've been to a similar place with a friend in the desert before.
Can never escape their destiny. Or so everyone says. I never wanted to believe it, but looking back now, I'm as desert as they come.
You mentioned a temple. What's waiting for us there?
My biggest trade secret of all.
Ah. Then I'm guessing it's where you got
That's where she found the chest. The chest?
Peer into other people's minds.
Ancient Sumerian chest.
I didn't know you were clued up on any other religions.
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, but since you come from the desert, I would imagine it has something to do with King Deshret.
And the 7 pillars reserved to him. I have some friends with connections to this stuff.
I know who you mean.
Oh, Hermanubis.
Sino. The spirit of Hermanubis dwells within him.
That's Boss Neff for ya. She knows everything.
Sino is hardly a figure of obscurity, but I know about Sethos too.
What about him? Is he a big deal or something?
Well, he's not a small deal, let's put it that way.
Yeah, sure, know your stuff.
This is the bare bone basics.
Getting late, you're gonna head out. I think we're getting close to the end, so...
Thanks
Night.
for your patience,
Night, Cole.
everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take in. With any luck, that's our exit just up ahead.
Yeah, with any luck. I know there's gonna be some combat here eventually. Hopefully they'll actually let me set my team for that one. When it's actually time to fight. Ooh, fancy. Oh, wait. So was Nefer actually not lying about the ruins then? Was this Noelle actually these ruins she was interested in? Gonna show off more money. I don't know how to show off money for at all.
Oh, I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have anything to add about any of this stuff. Like, look at that statue, for instance. I want to do the whole name-dropping, this girl knows her stuff thing too, but...
Yeah, girl, you're not from Sumeru. You don't know shit about this.
A statue with the head of a bird.
Looks like something out of King Deshret's
The
mausoleum.
Ibis King, one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret. The legends say that he, the Crocodile King, and the Goat King were the 3 retainers of King Deshret.
The Goat King. Oh man, how long is it to go on for? Oh, we got a cutscene. Okay, so I thought we were gonna have to do a puzzle, but I guess it's just a cutscene. Alright, we must be at the end then. Oh, that's a very suspicious cat.
It's just Ashru.
But why is Ashru here? That's a very sus cat. Nefer does not seem to have expected the cat here.
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
I knew the cat was sus. I knew the cat was sus. Ooh, choking her. Wish that were me. Oh, what? Oh, he did not like her poking around in his memories.
Is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
Damn, he can go into people's memories too? Holy shit. Abyss power really lets you do anything, huh? Oh, the Dory thing. Oh, what? Ah. Moon laser? Is this Columbina? I think we're getting a Columbina rescue. Never, I don't think you can hold him. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna last for long. How did Maria get in the box? What the fuck? Oh, that was Dang's leave. Count them long enough to get up. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this part and we're gonna end stream here. And I guess the next one will be where we actually fight Rerear.
Timed that pretty well, didn't I?
So it was Columbina. Okay, so it was both of them.
It's
I certainly did, thank you.
I'm just glad no one was hurt.
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping get them out?
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I was not naive to the dangers involved. I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is still intact after all these years.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes as a great relief.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help,
Yeah, not even Flashback Land is safe from the Abyss. Holy shit. Oh, wait, what?
Well, to be honest,
the real him?
Long before we made it
Isn't
to the
it
temple.
in the chest set?
By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past, well, the monster formerly known as Rerir. It seems I alerted him. I was tracking him. Then he caught on and started tracking me too.
Okay.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Are we close?
But how did he track you through your
I don't know. Is it worth it to try and finish it
was a secret
tonight?
agent who reported directly to the Vinster King. He is an expert at finding a trail.
I feel
and
like we
hunting
shouldn't.
down
I shouldn't
his
risk it.
pursuers.
I should just end it after this.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we weren't able to leave at first.
Speaking of your chess
Holy shit, what?
It's quite a
How the
remarkable item. Would I be
fuck?
right in thinking you have some connection to King Deshret?
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his underlings, the Ibis King. You all saw
How does he know
this
he could
came
build
to
an
be.
bird?
A
Oh
long
my
time
god.
ago,
Abyss
the
Valor,
Eab
really
massacred
lets you
my
do
tribe.
anything.
The Unut and the Eab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent 50 million Mora. The Eab ultimately won that confrontation, but their victory came at the cost of
Yeah, probably have
almost
a stream
every
just finishing it
warrior
and
in
another
the tribe.
thing planned out. Yeah,
final
well, I'm
blow
sure
to the Eab
there'll
came at
probably
the
be a
victory
Genshin
feast,
event or something to
when
do
an
by that
Unut
point.
assassin beheaded their chief right before my eyes. The remaining Eab fled and have been scattered to the winds ever since. Having gotten my revenge, I returned to my hometown, where to my surprise, the nearby temple was still standing. There it was, seemingly immune to the relentless hostility of the desert, while my tribal home lay in ruins. As I stood there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat just outside. This
Oh wait, the
cat, as
cat
it
was
turned
actually
out,
there?
was home to the
It was not a
spirit
sus
of the
cat
Ibis
after that,
King.
it was a real cat.
He led me
The
to
cat
a
was really
gate
there?
deep inside the temple, and this chess set is my gift from the Ibis King.
So the cat is the Ibis?
Made to the
Why
same
is the Ibis King
specifications as
a
the one
cat?
in the mausoleum of King
He's,
Deshret.
why is the
It
Ibis King a
represents his
cat?
power of piercing analysis.
Oh my god.
With this chessboard in its container, I gained a certain ability to perceive hidden secrets. Now, every god plays favorites. Their hearts are as fickle as any humans, full of secrets,
Ibis King believes in kitty
perversions,
spirit.
egotistical
Ibis
tendencies.
King is a cat person.
But precious few gods are willing to admit this.
It is the same with all powerful forces, including fate itself. Their gaze falls preferentially
Jen, because
upon
you're
a
actually
select
allergic to
few.
cats. Oof.
As you rightly point out, this is an act of favoritism.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I agree. Gather the others. It's time to share everything I've learned.
Alright, before long the group is gathered in the office. Those two busy at 10 inform the others of their movements. Oh my god, how long is this gonna keep going?
Thank you all for being here. As promised, I did some further investigating into the Raker of Solnari's background. I am pleased to report that the investigation has been most fruitful indeed. The Raker of Solnari, real name Rerir, was once a
Okay, I'm gonna speed through this because we don't need to hear the whole thing again. But yeah, we don't need the summary because we have reading comprehension, guys. What lies on the other side of that portal? Is it really a whole other world? I mean, this had never chance.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. But it does not excuse his many transgressions. No matter how
Agreed.
much Rerir suffered in the past, the fact remains that he is what we know. He becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Tevat suffers the consequences. This is a threat that the Knights of Favonius cannot ignore.
Speaking of which, where's the rest of the Knights of Favonius? Why is just you here, right, Marka?
Presumptuous. But have you ever seen the spatial gateway that appeared in Rerir's memory?
Never. But I have heard stories of something called the Moon Gate, and this seems to fit the description.
Miss Lama, any thoughts on this?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to hold many secrets. Some sources speak of ancient knowledge, others of a gateway to the unknown. The term Moon Gate is one I have heard before. But as is the case with all of our legends, there are no records of any first-hand witnesses. We cannot know whether it
Because
truly
I
exists.
thought Valendis was just trying to make a gate to the Crimson Moon area. She was actually trying to go somewhere else entirely.
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon, and my strength is recovering well. I can sense that the gate would open at my command, but...
But there's more to the power of the Frost Moon than that?
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the moon.
So it just takes you to the moon. Are we going to the moon?
But as never mentioned, holding open a spatial gateway takes a huge amount of power. And right now, I need to conserve my energy to fight the Rahier of Solnari. I'm afraid this is one mystery we may
We're
have
going
to leave unsolved.
I agree.
the moon.
Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the gateway. I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rarir made it through unscathed. The evidence pointing to this is the fact that the Rahier of Solnari exists in the form of countless fragments.
So Tholindis also got broken up into pieces, and that's why we got pieces of her memories?
Him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the wild hunt proliferates wherever his scattered fragments lie, drawing hordes of monsters to many different locations across the land.
So your theory is that Rarir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force? Hence, why the wild hunt is a distributed phenomenon, rather than a unified one?
Does this mean there's
Makes sense
some...
to me.
Moon's haunted?
Explains why the wild
Moon's
hunt
haunted?
is so pervasive, and why he's been trying to piece himself back together. He was whole to begin with, and he wants to be whole again.
Without the power of the Abyss on his side, he almost certainly would have perished the moment he was torn apart. But the Abyss, much like a curse, has kept him alive.
I could not agree more. The power of the Abyss is most surely a curse.
It is a compelling explanation, and one that accords
No.
with my present understanding of Abyss creatures.
Wait, they changed the world,
Whether
the way the
life
world
form in
joined. Let's
question is
look.
primitive or advanced, if a curse has extended its lifespan unnaturally, it will continue to survive in spite of everything. This raises some interesting questions. I will run some experiments and see if there is any validity to what is
Albedo,
being
don't
said.
do anything too bad.
Regardless of whether my research bears fruit, I would like to thank Miss Nefer for conducting such
Was
a
I expecting to
thorough
hear that while going through this, yeah?
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo. I too hope that the information I have shared today proves useful as we look to formulate the next stage of our plan.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset.
I mean, he is bringing back some bad memories for
the
him.
man I once knew as Rarir. I struggle to understand why things had to turn out like this.
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any comfort, but my heart goes out to you.
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys of the way things are.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time. Thank you both.
Dang, no one was nice to
I
him.
think this is a good place to end today's meeting. I'm sure Nefer needs some time to recover. She's been through an awful lot today.
That's very thoughtful of you, Lama.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest and digest before we reconvene to nail down a plan.
Are we not gonna address the fact that Rarir is still currently trapped in the chess set? And like, what are we gonna do about that? Can we chuck the chess set into the ocean?
Hey, is this a bad
I guess that
time?
wouldn't kill him, but...
I hope nice room. Oh, I'm not coming in though.
Why not? It's just a hotel room.
If it's all the same, I'll just stay out here. I might not look the part, but I'm technically a knight. Barging into people's private quarters isn't the kind of thing we do.
Oh, chivalry isn't dead after all. I guess we can talk in the hallway where it's much more private.
Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some rest. But before she left, she shared some things with me that I thought you should be aware of. Firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chess set, there's no guarantee that the power of the Ibis King is any match for one of the
I was
five
like,
sinners.
yeah, he's not gonna stay in there for long.
Beyond our comprehension. It's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out. We have to come up with a plan and take care of him before that happens.
Honestly, my mom figured that might be the case. So, how long have we got?
I mean, there's no way to know, right?
I asked her that same question. She talked for a long time, but for the most part, Seemed like she was trying to convince me how precious her chess set is.
Can we save the chess set?
Long and storied
'Cause
history it
it's
has.
pretty important to her.
It felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know? The kind where you end up handing over Mora against your will? Anyway, after all that, she finally answered the question. 2 days, at most.
2 days? Holy moly! Can we even recruit enough help in that time?
We gotta be ready to jump him. We're gonna be ready to jump him the moment he comes out.
Dainsleif is obviously conflicted about this whole thing. But given how little time we have, there's no way we can pull this off without his help. You
I mean,
have some
I
history
think
with him, right?
Dainsleif is perfectly happy to
maybe you could
beat the shit out of Maria. I'll see what I can do.
All right.
I don't think it'll be a hard conversation. I think Maria is, or Dainsleif is raring to go here.
We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first. We'll explore it further once everyone's recovered.
Oh, Paimon's dying to hear this.
All right.
Same.
So,
In a hushed voice, Marka lays out the current plan. It's a shocking plan, but nothing can phase the greatest traveler and trustiest travel guide in Teyvat. Doesn't take you long to get behind it. Ah, okay, we're not gonna hear the plan.
I mean, firstly, you're not low.
Roping us in? Why would you even say that? We know
I also feel that the guy that doesn't like to invite himself into things, although you're more like a vampire, I guess not entering anything. Unless I read it, but yeah, you got
Very
the
intentionally, I'll have you know.
vampire politeness.
I like to think there's an art to striking a down-to-earth tone even when the stakes are through the roof.
Sir Varka, I have a few thoughts about this plan.
Nice traveler.
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would be like this.
We can't let Paimon do the strategizing. Voice traveler, yay!
I see your point, yeah. But if that's how we're going to approach this, you'd better make sure you're ready. To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it. I just want to make sure.
Oh, Damien wants to make herself the center of the plan.
I want to do everything within my power. The Rayhir of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and if I do my part, it'll greatly reduce
Is she
the
gonna
risk for
try to like
everyone else
absorb the
involved.
abyssal power or something?
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. Jean's mentioned in her letters that you're so diligent it's almost abnormal. As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations. Of course,
I
everyone
mean,
appreciates
not
a
that
fearless
one time when it
pioneer.
is Inazuma.
But all that aside, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, and you're our honorary knight. I want to make sure your courage doesn't come at the expense of your safety.
Thank you, Sir Varka.
I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot to have you on board. I'll give some serious thought to your suggestions.
Narka gives a very knightly bow and says he'll see you at the hotel again later. It's arranged for everyone to meet and finalize the plan of action. In an effort to lighten the mood, he booked out the hotel for this meeting so he could all chat over a drink. As the moon rises the sky, you and Paimon leave your room discussing whether Paimon has any other options than fruit juice. Everyone's already there waiting for you. They're chatting and smiling. Clearly, the rest has done them good, as well as existing crew. Some unexpected help has arrived. Still, you remain conscious of the fact that the future of Nagai rests on what is decided tonight. So many lives are at stake. You may never meet most of them, but whether they know it or not, all of them are counting on you. Alright, please be over. Okay. No, don't worry. That's it. We're stopping here. Alright, I saw a little word. Alright, everybody, thank you all for tuning in. We will be continuing this next week on Wednesday, and tomorrow will be some Hollow Knight. So till then, have a wonderful rest of your evening and a wonderful night, or a wonderful start to your weekend and a wonderful night. Good night, everyone. Good night.